and this is a primary example of having access to the show. I'm listening to it was really good, and then I had to leave. So I missed the best part, which was Brandano and Steve.
Because you haven't downloaded your app.
Right. I could have carried it with me. Brandano and Langford evidently went at it.
I heard about that, but I didn't hear it either.
Steve Brandano is a weird little kid, you know. He's the guy who hosts the intern show. He was an intern of ours, and I gave him a show. But he's odd in his youth. He has such staunch opinions. Like, remember when we had him on the show? I mean, aside from him not liking Gange, really disliking him, and not liking Steve Langford and holding on to these things, he was very angry that Miss Universe...
Somebody was posing in a magazine who had won a beauty contest.
Yeah, and it was very upsetting to him because...
Oh, yeah, he came in, he was irate.
Like, Miss America, Miss Universe represent America and the universe, and they should not, you know... It was Miss America was in some movie or something, and he didn't think it was a
porno or something,
right.
Yeah.
And he was really upset that Miss America wasn't representing our country.
Like, everybody else was just, oh, what are you doing? And he was like, how dare she?
And then Gary, he was passionate about something else that really weirded me out.
Yeah, he's very upset about the term cougars.
Yeah.
And that cougars have to be good looking, and most of them aren't.
He was upset that, like, young guys like him go to bars, and now there's these cougars and...
stalking him, but it turned out nobody was stalking him.
No one. And cougars come in there, and these ugly women come in, and they consider themselves cougars now, and they hit on him, and it's disgusting, and... I mean, who cares? I mean,
nobody was hitting on him. He just was disgusted anyway.
And they're filling up the bars because now they're all into this cougar thing, but they don't realize they're not good looking.
He's going to look for young girls, and it's filled with cougars.
It's a weird little dude, that Steve Brandano. Don't know quite what to do with him.
Well, I heard the strangest thing about that whole argument with Steve Langford, and I don't know if it's true. He said he didn't want Langford to interview his girlfriend, and he finally had to start doing drugs to stop him.
Yeah, I heard that too. But the whole thing was odd. I'll play a little bit of it if you missed it. This is Steve Langford and Steve Brandano going at it. Right after we had just done the Mike Gange, Steve Brandano argument, it was just like another one. Brandano making his mark on the show. Suddenly, he's an A guest.
If I wanted to cover the holiday party, and I just spent the whole time badgering your wife, who has nothing to do with the holiday party at all, just someone that's attending, you would think that's okay to do?
If you want, I'm not going to whine.
No, I don't want to because I'm a nice person.
I am not going to whine like you. Plain and simple.
You could
for years on end. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, I understand. This would be my point, guys. Do any of you guys think it is appropriate to keep asking, to badger?
Keep asking. We got the tape. This didn't go on long, trust me.
But it shouldn't have gone on, period, Steve. It shouldn't have gone on, period.
Please.
One guy here, if you were to be in the same situation.
I've interviewed a lot of people.
I'm not asking you,
You're probably
Steve.
one of the more difficult subjects I've ever had
I'm not asking you, Steve. I'm asking. I was doing drugs in front of Steve to do anything to get just weed.
Drugs?
Just weed.
I missed that one.
And yeah, okay, you're a cracked reporter. You know, I mean, Jesus.
In terms of media management, I might suggest you watch 𝗫𝗿𝗍𝗍 and see how
Steve,
he
shut the
operates.
fuck up.
This
Shut
is
the
a guy
fuck up,
who
Steve.
knows how to deal with a
Steve,
reporter. Okay,
shut
he doesn't
up.
freak out constantly. He calms down. He listens. He talks to you.
I just thought that was an odd way to get Steve not to interview his girlfriend, to start doing drugs in front of her.
Yeah, anything. He went out and murdered someone. In the email, it said, if I worked with Steve the intern, I would have punched him in the fucking throat by now. Little jack-off loud talker. This one says, fire that crybaby little fuckhead. His show sucks, and he's a crying little whore. Every time I hear him, I want to punch him in the face, and I will go down there and do it if you have me down there. I hate New York, and I would go down there just to punch him. Fuck you, cunt lips.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty angry stuff. Yeah, it went on forever.
Steve Brandano is right to be upset. I'd probably be more over it at this point than you are.
That's my
So it's a little bit of both.
You don't have
I get it, but I'm not going to be over it. I mean, how can you? I don't understand that. I mean, I don't know. If someone called Robin the N-word,
because
I wouldn't get over that either.
Hold on.
Yeah, what he did was way worse.
After that incident.
Really?
After that, stop a second.
Whoa.
After that one incident.
I've avoided
I'm
him.
just saying.
No. We've done some nice stories together.
What?
We have.
I'm picking up some calls.
You know
guys.
I don't even know. Gary, I don't even know. He's a maniac. I'm frightened of him.
No. Come
am.
on. No amnesia here.
Anyway, it went on and on and on. I mean, it was good. I love fighting, you know, so I love tuning in and hearing
Well,
fight.
he's your guy.
He's my guy. He loves it. What is it, JD?
I love Steve, but yesterday, like after a wrap up, he was yelling at Gary and me and John Hein kind of for like not backing him up enough on wrap up. It was really weird. I didn't know.
Well, what Steve? What is it that Steve was going to ask your girlfriend about? That's so touchy.
Nothing. She was a teacher. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
And
you
gone
said,
over this a
that's
million
right.
times.
Well, no one remembers because
Yeah, no,
one
I
cares
understand. I'm
except
sorry.
You.
Yeah,
But
fine.
you were dating a teacher, and the teacher didn't want to be on the air.
Yeah, and she
you
didn't
said
have
to him,
anything
Listen,
to do
she's
with
a teacher. And you said to him, she's a teacher. She can't be on the air.
Right.
Oh, I see.
And she was just there in the bar when we were before we went to the
I'll
concert.
back you up on that one. I think
did
you're right.
then, and thank you.
I think you're right.
And you know what? That's all I wanted to hear from any of these guys in the wrap-up show that all think I'm right, but they leave me out to dry there. Shuley's being like, "Oh, you're so angry." All right, well, that's why JD afterwards I said that to him. They all come up to me back after the show and it was like, you know, "Oh yeah, Langford's crazy. He sounded crazy."
Well, I didn't necessarily. I wasn't there, so I don't know the full deal. I can't and. I'm not looking to make fights or pick fights with anyone, and I accidentally played devil's advocate yesterday and asked, you know, maybe Steve was Langford was inquiring, talking to the girlfriend because
so great. You know who was there? Jason was there that night. So Jason comes in. This is the greatest show. This show. That's why I had that's why I need the app so I can listen. Jason comes in to tell you what really happened between the Steves. That's irrelevant. Jason comes in. So then Shuley comes in to defend Steve Langford because Shuley's part of the news department. And Jason turns to him in the middle of the wrap-up show and goes, you know what, Shuley? You have a habit of coming in when no one's looking for you. I was there. You weren't. And all you do is come in on something that no one has asked for you.
It wasn't like Shuley observed this and had a different opinion. He wasn't there.
Well, a second fight broke out between Jason and Shuley. It was great.
I got a little worried in there, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you got to hear this part.
Isn't it true that they used to call you Mud?
Well, wait. Let me see if I can find it.
Mud.
I don't know where the Jason clip is. And they're not marked properly.
You know what, Howard? I think the one you're looking for is number 5.
Oh, okay. That's what I was playing.
Isn't it true that they used to call you Mud as your nickname?
Absolutely. When I worked on the West Coast, my buddies used to call me Mud.
Why?
And
all the mud jokes.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
He likes to tell shit jokes.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I heard he shit his pants.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
now
what I remember.
Okay, wait a second, Mel. Why do you say they called him Mud?
Because he was completely and totally into anal. It didn't matter.
Now, where did you work? Tell me about who you are and how you know this.
Steve, you know it's true.
No, but I'm trying to ascertain whether you...
There's one way to find out this is true. Can I call your wife and ask her if you're into anal?
Well, wait a second. How do you know that that's what that means?
Well, it is a story.
How do you know Steve's not into receiving anal?
Wait.
Whoa.
Let's
We
be
don't know.
clear.
I have to investigate
Let's
this.
be
Can I call
accurate
your
for
wife and ask her if
change.
you do anal?
No, there's no...
Why?
anal.
Why can't I'm calling your wife this
But
afternoon
in terms
and
of
ask her if you do
shit
anal?
jokes, constantly.
Why can't we know if you do anal?
Constantly.
I want to call your wife and find out if you do anal.
You can.
Are you telling me not to
investigate.
call your wife?
No, you can do
Okay,
what you
I'm
want.
calling her.
Just
but
like
I can
Costa at
tell
the
you,
Christmas party, Jim.
lest you waste your time.
No, I'm going to call and ask her.
Are you saying there's no story here?
That's what it sounds like to me.
I will never say that.
This ain't the one with Shuley.
I was trying to tell you it's a wrong one.
Oh, thank you.
It's John thinks it's number 4.
Oh, well, oh, great. Anyway, so here,
Everybody thinks it's a different number.
no one knows. That's the scary fucking part around here.
The whole beauty of him being on the station that he treats us as if he were at NBC. And if he starts acting, if he says, "Oh, it's just Howard, I'm going to treat it a different way," I think it all falls apart.
But the guy said today, he said that stirring up trouble, which I think is Steve's somewhat his mandate. But he also said giving your opinion.
The old slogan is a reporter's job is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comforted.
But is it wrong to give your opinion during the story?
Tim?
It is true that in most of my career, I have never shied away in my news stories from giving my opinion. That is absolutely true. Guilty.
Which is why you're on opinion shows, like Hard Copy, and not at NBC.
But
What?
he was at NBC.
What?
And now he's not there anymore.
So
is he?
But he was there. You were never there.
Truly, is there any other radio show you got to jump in on where you weren't part of the conversation just to get on the air?
This was between
Feeling a little
Brandano.
sensitive there,
Excuse me.
dude.
This was between Brandano and Langford.
And I was there, and I came to talk about what I
Who
witnessed
asked
at
you
the
to come
event.
in? Who?
But Jason,
Who asked
you're
you
not
to come
exactly
in?
I'm happy
reliable.
you're here, Jason.
I was there, Shuli.
Hey, listen, I'm backing up my boy just like you're backing up your boy.
There you go. So they broke into a fight.
This sounds like we got a bar going on
Yeah,
right here. A bunch
it's
of
very good.
angry drunks who are ready to throw down.
Howard,
Yeah.
can I just ask you a favor? Can you play clip number 3? Because that's the one where Steve says he's going to kill Langford.
Oh, yeah. It got really violent.
Jesus.
I dislike Ganji. If we were anywhere else, I would try to pummel Steve Langford. Like, I mean, I want to hit him right now. I really do.
Do we have a pattern? Do we have a pattern?
No, I don't want to
What do
fight
you mean?
anybody else.
Well, in
Being
other
an
words, we
asshole.
got the
Oh,
Ganji thing. We got me. I
No,
mean,
I said I dislike
we need to
Ganji.
calm down.
You
a
said you
little
wanted to
bit.
pummel him the day of the
No,
pong.
I didn't.
on.
No, the day of the beer pong thing. You said you would have
Oh,
killed
when
him.
I was shit-faced.
Right, no, but
yeah,
you
yeah,
did say
yeah.
it,
No, yeah. Drunk Stevie B would have wanted to fight Ganji then.
But sober Stevie B
I
wants
want
to hit
smash his
Langford.
fucking head off the board right here. I mean,
Well,
Calm
clearly you
down.
have no issues with anger.
no, I hate Steve Langford.
You hate a lot of shit, dude. You're an angry. I love you, Stevie.
I know
but
you do.
You got. I love both of them, and I you definitely got to look into some of this anger because. Have
you ever been in a fight?
Of course, I've been in a
All right,
fight.
I
Look at
haven't.
me.
So I guess I just need to get into a fight, and then maybe it'll be out.
If you get
Go
punched,
for
if
it.
you get punched in the face once, you'll probably calm down.
Yeah, maybe.
You've never been punched in the face?
No.
Wow.
I'm just saying I hate that like a guy that's been in fights and I've never been in a fight is telling me that I'm angry. You know what I mean?
No, but it's weird that you've never been in a fight. Maybe you need to get the shit beat out of you.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
But you know, you are a very young man who's very opinionated.
And
very...
they're stuck. You know, it's like a really stubborn attitude.
Listen, and Robin, I hope you weren't offended by that N-word comment. I was trying to think of something that somebody could have done to one of us.
What was it about
that we wouldn't...
What was it about Miss America that?
She was in a hardcore porno.
And
I mean,
and you were really bummed about that.
Yeah, I was. I mean,
but Miss America, who gives a fuck?
Well, listen, I'm not going to come in here and half-ass the opinion. I didn't like that.
She's not really Miss America.
I know. We went over it. I understand.
She doesn't represent America. It's some marketing ploy for some beauty pageant.
Once again, it would just be nice if it meant something to her. If it didn't mean something to anybody else,
Then you were passionate about, what was the other topic? The
Cougars.
The Cougars.
Listen, and I was right about that. I'm just saying the term got way over. Like it doesn't mean what it originally meant, and I'm right about that. I'm still right about that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're way too passionate about it. I'm not saying you're not
what
right.
am I gonna do? Come in? You know what I mean? I feel like if I'm in here, I should be going all the way.
And then remember when you said you would never have sex with Megan Fox? That's ridiculous.
No, that is not what I said. Again, I said I would have sex with her if I liked her, but
you wouldn't have sex with her just based on her looks.
It just doesn't happen. That wouldn't happen
All right.
to me. It doesn't
Okay.
happen.
Yeah, well, then you're not heterosexual.
No, I'm just saying.
I'd
There's
fuck her if she was Hitler. If she was building concentration
well, come on,
camps.
Howard. You shouldn't think like that.
I
That's
wouldn't care.
awful.
But
If
I
she
do think
was
like that.
marching Jews into the oven.
I'd fuck her while she was doing it, and then I'd kill her. Are you kidding? You wouldn't fuck Megan Fox just based on her looks?
I'm just saying that situation is never going to happen to me. It's not like
if she was taking my grandparents, removing the gold from their teeth and burning them in an
Using
oven.
their skin.
That's awful.
Yeah, I would still fuck her.
That's
Pliers
awful.
in hand.
You have daughters, Howard.
I certainly do.
Come on.
What does that got to do with anything?
Being a gentleman, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to fuck her. Isn't that nice?
You want me to just say, oh, I'm going to fuck every girl that's good looking?
No.
Doesn't
Megan
matter.
Fox, I said.
I'm just never in a situation where a girl's like, let's fuck.
What is a worse punishment for a dictator than me fucking her? Think about it.
You should be all for
Fair
them.
point.
She's on all fours with my dick in her. She can't be thrilled about that.
That's a good point.
Anyway, wow, you're really. I love all these fights, but
listen, I think that I don't think that I'm angry
I agree with
a
you
lot.
That Steve was when you said that she's a school teacher and she doesn't want to be on the radio. He could have backed off.
But it was literally that day. It was scary.
Right.
She was way scared, and because I didn't know Steve as like I know him now at the time. Right. So it was like a guy I asked not to do that we work with, and he went 100 miles an hour.
I agree with you.
And it was so weird to me that he's never apologized or anything like that, and I don't like Steve Langford, and that's not gonna change.
Yeah. Well, Steve Brandano is very opinionated. He hosts the Intern Show.
Oh yeah, and tune into that tonight at Howard 101, 7 p.m.
The kid's got a lot of opinions. Weren't you mad at John Hein because during Charlie Brown Christmas he fast forwards to the Christian part of it?
Well, listen, if you're going to watch the movie, watch the movie. Don't fast forward to when he gives the message of Christmas.
My goodness, you're too funny.
I mean, John's too funny. He stops it and fast forwards it so his daughters can't see that part.
He's Jewish. He gets uptight.
Well, that's weird.
But, I mean, it's his, he bought the DVD.
I know,
or
and I'm just busting John's balls. It doesn't make me mad.
Those of you of my age, remember when Davy and Goliath, and then the dog would have the Davy
and you
Goliath?
couldn't fast forward.
You couldn't fast forward back then through the religious part of it.
Yeah, no.
Gee, Davy, I don't think it was a good idea that we fell down this hole. Oh, what are we going to do? We're going to be down here forever. No, Davy, Jesus is with us. He is? Of course, Jesus is everywhere.
Get back to the fucking cartoon. It was such a good show until they got to that part.
Can I just say, after all this Steve Langford stuff, that Gange's not that bad?
Right. You're ready to go back to
that
him.
just cleared my mind a little bit. So
anyway, good job on the wrap-up show yesterday. Big fights, lots of action, a lot of activity. On the wrap-up show, Steve Langford's here. Look at him, so official. Take a beating on yesterday's wrap-up show.
I don't think he's concerned or upset.
Not at all. You don't.
He
It doesn't
feels that
bother
he's
you.
doing his job.
Listen, people complain.
I mean, Steve has a point. I mean, the girl was a teacher. She didn't want to be on Howard 100 and hear her voice. She didn't want to be identified. So he said, she's a teacher.
Back
don't
off.
interview her.
Well, we did not air anything with her.
But he didn't want her even. He didn't.
Yeah, I know,
want
but,
this-
but reporters in the field do not take orders from other people. We don't. If every time somebody told you on an assignment, don't go there, don't do this, that wouldn't be reporting.
Right. I see.
Ever.
Okay. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. Well, he was just nervous that she would be on the air, and he wanted to respect her wishes.
Absolutely.
All right. Steve, what do you have for us? You're a pit bull.
The latest on Robin Quiver's speeding ticket in Arizona.
Oh, jeez.
The court.
What is this story?
The court says Robin may pay a fine of $165 or take a traffic safety course.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you found this out.
The Arizona Highway Patrol won't release any more information, but the court lists Quiver's speed as 90 miles an hour in a 75.
Thank you.
That said, Robin's age. That said, Robin's age, according to the court, is 53 years old, which is incorrect.
Well, I didn't tell them that. The guy took my license. What was I supposed to do?
You claimed yesterday 96 miles an hour.
97, according to our tipster.
So you were wrong.
Now, we don't know what speed she was actually doing. We have asked Robin repeatedly, what did the cop say to you? And she's not telling us. The information also about her age on this is incorrect.
I gave him my
5 years
driver's
off.
license. I didn't
5
tell
years.
him my age.
5 years.
I didn't. He's an asshole. I'm with Steve Brandano.
Why?
I don't give my age to the cop. He takes my driver's license.
More
and he
incorrect
fills
information.
out the form. What have I got to do with that?
Is it possible there was a typo?
Absolutely.
I think Robin might have been born, and I don't want to say, well, I'll say it anyway, 1952.
Yes.
If you look at 1952 and 1957, could that not be an error?
Absolutely.
So why don't you include that in your report?
Oh, please. Go ahead. Yes. All right. What else is in the news? I'm getting
But
Fred.
he carries on like that's a big deal.
No, because the whole
What
thing
else has he
he's
got?
trying to make it
Fred's
like,
still upset about the report we did on him a few years ago. He's a little bit like Steve Brandano.
He's trying to make it look like Robin's
These guys
lying.
who never get over stories.
I don't think he's trying to make a lie.
Stick to the
Yes, he
topic,
did.
Steve.
That's why I'm screaming. He makes it sound like I'm giving.
And she's
false
not.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes,
I'm
she
saying
did.
the information they
You're
have
inferring
appears
very
to be
strongly.
appears to
It's
be
faulty.
incorrect.
Right.
I mean,
It sounds like
in
he's saying-
perhaps a couple of cases.
No,
He's saying that
that's
he's
not what you're
correcting
doing.
himself.
I don't know what
That's
he's
not
doing.
what he's
All right,
doing.
listen, I don't even know what Fred is saying. I just want to move on. Go ahead.
The ticket says I was going 90. Now he disputes
How
that.
fast were you going?
Whatever the ticket
Ah,
says.
there we go.
All right.
So, Steve, Howard had your back in this entire Brandano Langford battle that's been going on for a few years now, because you have a lot of, not so much pent up, but just carried over emotion about it.
Right.
So he's got your back in this specific situation, but Howard was trying to make the point, and some of the guys yesterday were trying to make the point that you might be too angry or too passionate about subjects that don't really require that.
Right, that's what they say. First of all, passion's a great thing, Greg, all right? Passion moves mountains. You can quote me on that. No, but like I tried to say to Howard, if I'm going to go into his studio and I'm going to be on the air with him, you're going to go all the way. There's no point of me going in there and being like, hey, Miss America, I'm kind of disappointed with you for doing this porno. You got to go in and be like, I don't want to see Miss America getting slapped around in a porno. And you're crazy, you know what I mean? Like, go all the way, you know?
Well, and a lot of these opinions form in the back office, and you don't want to lose that passion that you argued it and debated it with back
Exactly.
there.
Or then the other example of the John Hine Christmas thing. That doesn't make me mad, you know? We bust each other's balls about that, you know?
Right.
But then, you know, a note goes up. Steve gets pissed that John does that. You know, I'm not pissed about anything John does, you know? But
as far as the Langford thing, holding on to this anger is more based on the fact that you never got an apology from Steve. You never got an acknowledgement that he was doing something wrong.
Right, and once again, where everybody, I mean, literally everybody agrees with me, or it would at least be like, yeah, if I was in that situation, I would be mad too. You know, there's no apology, but that's because he doesn't know that he did anything wrong. You know what I mean? And mark my words, Greg, you keep this tape, it may be 20, 30 years, but when he goes O.J. Simpson, or you know how there's a guy that kills people, and who saw this coming? I did, all right?
You've picked up on these warning signs since...
See you in 25 years. Yeah, absolutely.
God, I hope you're wrong.
Well, yeah, for all of our sakes. Yeah, you'll see Steve Langford will kill somebody at some point.
But you're never going to lose this passion. It's what drives you and what fuels you. And, you know, if you feel you were wronged, why should you have to back down?
Absolutely. Listen, we're all here because of Howard Stern. You know, Howard Stern has that same passion, as you put it. You know what I mean? And no one wants to see him let it go. So I'm going to stick to that.
Passion. It's contagious.
You said it.
Steve, today is just yet another case of your journalistic integrity infuriating the subjects. What do you make of Robin's resistance to the ticket information? Is she covering up something? Do you
I
smell
don't
a
know,
cover
but
up?
she could certainly clear things up, couldn't she? I mean, she's got the ticket. She was there. She was pulled over by the cops. How fast was she going?
And you seem to think that when people are very wishy-washy about their answers, it reeks of a cover-up. It reeks of there's more information, there's more to dig.
She's got the information. All she has to do is talk.
And
she likes to talk.
And what happens if she doesn't?
Well, it's a great big question. I mean, she's admitted to everything else, but she won't talk about how fast she was going.
Now, a lot's been made about the thin line between being a journalist and also being a coworker to some of these people. We've seen what happens. There's been an age-old rift between you and Steve Brandano.
Right.
There seems to be some lingering bad feelings from Fred. What do you make of all this?
Well,
how does this affect you personally?
Unfortunately, I'm not paid to be friends, to pal around with these people on the show. And it's the greatest show ever. But my job is to report the news fairly and accurately. To be pals and to pull punches with every other story that we do. No, that's not me. If they need somebody to do that, they need a different reporter.
That's certainly not Mr. Steve Langford.
It's just not what I do.
Now, but a lot's been made that you imply things. You have little editorial comments.
Absolutely.
Do you think that takes away from
Always
your
have.
integrity as a journalist?
Listen, if you want vanilla news, if you want really boring, dull, dog shit news, watch MSNBC.
If you want opinions mixed with hard-hitting facts, then tune into
Well, I mean, that's
Howard 100 News.
Should our news be dull and boring? No.
So you'd say your slogan here at Howard 100 News is hard-hitting facts with a little bit of flavor.
You gotta have some flavor in it. I mean, Mike Wallace on 60 Minutes. I mean, that guy, one of the greatest broadcasts of all time and a really hard-hitting news program, still it had that Mike Wallace punch. It had that Mike Wallace twist. It was great. That's why it was #1.
So would you say with the older you get, just like Mike Wallace, the spicier you get?
I'm not Mike Wallace, but
you're spicy.
He was always one of my heroes.
You're full of flavor.
You gotta be. Not supposed to pound the audience into a coma when you do the news.
I like your style, Mr. Langford.
Thank you.
Never change.
I just want to let people know that we here at Howard 100 News, we take our job very seriously. Some people think it's a joking kind of news program where, people are just fucking around, we're here having a good time. And that's not the case. We take our news very passionately. We get every side of the story, every angle. And like Steve said, we're not here to make friends. We're here to do our job, which is the news. And if anyone thinks Steve is normal, just take a look at his desk. That's not a normal desk.
Certainly isn't. I like your integrity too.
Thank
Truly.
you.
Keep it up.
Thank you. Thumbs up, all the way. Let's
Really.
do this.
Keep it up, man.
Cross our fingers, silent prayer. Let's get this one.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what Steve's reporting style is. Whatever it is seems to work for him. I find some of his techniques somewhat questionable. I respect him for what he does, but I think there are times when Steve takes some major leaps in how he presents something. And all I was really trying to point out was Robin was, and I think the inference was there. I mean, you'd have to ask Steve, in all fairness, ask him if this is what he was trying to do. But it appeared to me that he was trying to make some major leaps and infer that Robin was somehow being dishonest with her age. And 1952, 1957, cops writing information down on a ticket. I mean, they might write it down. A 2 could look like a 7. So that's all I was trying to point out. And then Steve tried to turn it into something else, which I wasn't even going there. All I want to do is point out, look, it could have been a mistake. That's it. I don't think Robin's a dishonest person.
Right, and he tends to cling to his that's his role. He's a journalist. He has to dig. But you're saying sometimes he works his own opinion into things, stretches the truth.
Yeah, I think, no, digging is fine. Digging is great. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's really what it all comes down to. Again, that's something you got to figure out what Steve's philosophy is, because it's just how it appears to me. That's my opinion. This isn't a fact, and nor should anybody take it as that.
But that's been brought up a lot. A lot of people get annoyed with Steve, and Steve tends to cling to the premise that, hey, well, when I do my job, I'm not here to make friends. But he's able to sort of sidestep some of the issues you've brought up, such as...
Yeah, well, there you go. I wish we had another Steve Langford to sick on Steve.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, Robin, with this whole speeding ticket, shall we say, issue...
Yeah.
What about Steve Langford's investigative journalism really gets under your skin? Like, what really bothers you about it?
It's the bizarre way he makes something out of nothing.
And he tends to believe that because you don't have an exact answer for him, then that means he has to do more digging or more probing.
No, it's just he gets this quote-unquote source. I don't know who this source is. I don't know how credible the source is. But because it's his source, all of a sudden the credibility is off the charts. And you don't know who it is, so you have no idea how credible it is. But Steve acts as if he's hearing this from the mouth of God. And so he says, well, our tipster said, as if that's got to be the gospel. He reads the ticket. The ticket says one thing, the tipster says another thing, but Robin won't tell us how fast she was going. Maybe I don't know. That could happen.
Maybe you haven't glanced at the ticket. Maybe there was a typo. Like, he mentioned your age as if you were lying about,
Right. Yeah, and I'm like, the guy didn't ask me my age. I gave him my driver's license. If he wrote it wrong, that's not my problem. But he acts as if there's a conspiracy under every line of every input on every document. I mean, it just drives me nuts sometimes.
And he seems to rest on the premise that he is such a complete journalist, yet he doesn't reveal his sources.
He's a complete idiot. Is what he is. These stories are ridiculous.
So does this carry over to other things that he reports on? Do you just take it with a grain of salt?
There was, when I came back from Guatemala, he was trying to make me responsible for, people being ripped off in the third world for microloans. I was like, I don't give out microloans. I went down there to observe some things. I'm not involved in any organization. I don't oversee anything. And yet, now he was trying to make me responsible. He's a very strange man.
And do you think he deserves all the credit? I mean, he's known as the heart and soul of the Howard 100 News team. But
yeah,
you're
and that'll
saying...
tell you something.
So you think he's sort of the head buffoon?
Well, I mean, really, what news are we covering? Covering a ticket, a speeding ticket.
Leadfoot. 97.
That guy should talk about driving.
That's what Steve said.
97 and it's 75. Meanwhile, who knew the speed limit is 75 in the United States?
Well, if you got out of New York, you might know something.
I get out of New York a lot.
Well, obviously, it's only to Vegas.
Okay, all right, calm down, take it easy.
That's not true. There's ricks all over.
Take it easy.
So you're not gonna let this affect you on the road or anything? That Steve is he's not in your head, or he's not.
Hold on, can I interrupt this?
I think you already have.
No. What kind of car were you driving? Seriously.
It was an SUV.
What kind?
I don't know. It's like a Chevy.
Okay, she couldn't have been doing 97.
Thank you.
You know why? Because I have a Yukon Denali, which is the same truck.
Cadillac chassis.
At 95 on that truck, it breaks down to 5 cylinders. It won't let you do more than 95.
Thank you.
It's almost like a governor.
So there, I'm going to go fight the ticket.
Yeah, go fight fucking Langford now.
There's the real investigative journalist.
Now there's an expert.
There you go.
Did Langford interview him? No. He has some crazy tipster who says I was going 97 and now that's the gospel.
And if you ever get caught up in any type of strip club controversy, he's your man to go to also.
As well, yes. If I have any questions about strip clubs or need any information that has to do with strippers, you go to Ronnie.
Fast cars and fast women. Who needs Langford? Thank you,
But
Robin.
yes, thank you.
Drive safely, please.
I do drive safely. That's why I object to every ticket I get. I'm always driving safely. Just because other people can't drive that fast is not my problem.
Hey, hello, I'm 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿. I'm here at the Howard Stern Show. Here to talk about my new record, Covered.
Well, are you a fan of Howard's? Do you like him?
I do. I like Howard Stern very much.
What are you
I like his
anticipating?
hair the most. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect because I hear how he talks to other people, and I'm not good at that. Like, if he talks about like banging and coming and all that stuff, I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna say because
It's not for you.
it's just out of like I'm not a good get in those conversations with dudes. It's like so. But I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll talk about something. I don't know. Like maybe important things, like nail polish, lip gloss, stuff like that.
All right, have fun in there today, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So her story is great. So she was originally signed to Atlantic Records, but they dumped her.
Right.
Before that, she had recorded this demo with a friend, and that had just made the circuit. But at the time that she was signed to Epic Records, she was living at home again with her parents, 2 kids, another one on the way.
This is after the first record?
My understanding, after the first record deal fell through.
1 minute.
And like this guy basically saved her.
Before she had a hit song.
Exactly. So then the album comes out in 1999, sells 7 million copies. She wins a Grammy for Best Song. Or
Hammer signing with Epic Records, had 2 kids with her. So Jeff Blue got her a deal at Epic.
Right.
But she was dumped by Atlantic. She still hadn't become famous. This was all.
But she had a record deal and got dumped before she even got a chance to be
before the
anybody.
record even
She
came
had to live
out.
with her parents, and she had 2 kids and was pregnant.
Correct.
And moved in with her parents.
Correct, because she was divorcing her husband.
Okay.
I thought it was amazing that Epic Records at a time, just to give you a sense of the record companies at the time, had a $15 million marketing push for the first album.
Now that's the marketing for the entire year.
Yeah.
For everyone.
There's some lyrics there where she's talking about, her sex stuff, which you may want to talk about.
10! She seems very laid back, Howard.
It's kind of funny that, she won a Grammy in 2000. 3 years before that, she was a Grammy escort, meaning she was taking talent to their seats.
Wow.
You got
Hey, 𝗦𝗵cie.
Hi.
Good to see you.
You too.
I forget exactly how I got your new album, but someone put it in my hands and it was home. I was listening to it. I loved it, and
I know. I was gonna ask you how you got it.
somebody sent it over to me, or somebody said, "Hey, you should listen to 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿's new album. But it's coming out in a few weeks, and you should hear it." And I said, okay, and I just threw it in there, and it was just like, wow, good, because I love cover versions as long as they're different and somebody, you've got such an unusual voice that it's a good album.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, how'd Letterman go?
It went great.
You did he didn't interview you. He just did the musical thing, right?
Yeah, we just did music. I didn't get couch time.
No couch time. Does that upset you? I feel you should have had couch time.
No, someone told me that everyone's afraid I'm going to say something, that I shouldn't say on television.
I'm hoping you do.
I know, right?
You're an interesting woman,
Oh, thank you.
I think. I mean, I know a little bit about your life. Where did you grow up?
Canton, Ohio.
And when you were in Canton, Ohio, it's weird. Your parents sent you off to a white boarding school, right?
Yeah, I think all boarding schools are white, though.
Right? I mean, have you ever heard of a black boarding school?
Boarding school is called,
Juvie.
That's
Juvie, that's right.
I was kidding.
Yeah. Well, you grew up in Ohio.
Yes.
And you have such an unusual speaking voice and, of course, a singing voice. Was it embarrassing to you growing up to speak in public and to other people because you sounded different?
Oh, yeah, when I was younger, because, every time I would talk, everybody would start laughing, and everybody had an imitation of me,
And would the teachers say, hey, shut up? Because she's trying to talk, would they defend you? And
no.
They would not. Yeah, isn't that funny?
No, not at all.
Here it is, National Teachers Week. We can't find one that defended
Not a good
you.
teacher.
Not one. They still do, but I got over it,
Is it hard for you to be up this early in the morning as a musician?
Absolutely.
Yeah, musicians go to bed late.
I think it's hard for everybody to get up. What time do you start the show?
6 in the morning. It's awful.
Really?
Last night I chugged a few Ambien because I just couldn't get to sleep.
So what time do you have to get up?
4.
4?
Yeah, it's probably when you go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In general.
But look, you got to do promotion. What are you going to do? You know
I know.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It is a job.
It is a job, my dear.
I know.
Yeah, it's a good job.
It's good to get up.
Do you like being a singer?
I do. I love singing.
So if you were uncomfortable with your voice and people when did you realize you could sing? At what point in your life did you realize you could sing?
In college, all my friends were, musicians. I hung out with all the music students. And
where did you go to college?
USC.
And why did your parents ship you off to boarding school? Were you bad?
No, my mom's a teacher, so she was all about education. She wanted me to go to the best schools and stuff like that.
Was the public school near you crappy?
Yes.
But on some level, most people want their children to live with them. They enjoy them. Your mother and father seemed like they wanted to ship you off.
No, honestly, she wanted me to get a whole better education and all that. She was really, really big on school. My whole life has been education. Trust me, yeah. School.
You're well-read.
Well-read.
Yeah. Were you rich growing up?
No. My mom's a teacher. My father worked at a steel mill, and he owned a barbershop. So
when you announced to your father, who has a barbershop and worked at a steel mill, hardworking man, that, I'm going to be in show business, did they smack you around a bit and try to drown you? I mean, you know what I mean? Water torch you? I mean, I'm sure that was a huge disappointment to your parents, and they probably thought you'd never make it, right?
Yeah, no, they didn't think. They actually laughed. They were like...
They laughed.
They're like, you can't sing. You don't even talk that much.
Right. And did you take out a guitar or something and start playing for them and saying, listen to me sing. I'm like a bird. Did you try to prove to them that you were worthwhile?
Yeah, I would play my demos and stuff, but they were like, they're fans of like Tina Turner and James Brown and Gladys Knight. So my little demos didn't quite live up at the time.
Yeah, someone once said that you are disappointed because a lot of your audience is white.
I never said that.
You never said that?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm making it up, but you tell me if it's true or false.
Okay.
A lot of you have a very big white following, and you would like to have a black following. You would like more of a black following. Is that correct?
I've never said that.
I'm not saying you said it. I'm saying I'm saying it.
Oh, you're saying it.
Yeah, but I'm making it like you said it. Would you like more of a black following?
No, I have a huge black following. I have all
Doesn't
kinds
matter
of followings.
to you.
I've never really thought about it like that. I mean, my concerts are generally mostly white fans.
Right.
But I think I'm just so used to it. I'm honestly never really thought about it like that.
Because the reason I ask is because when you went to boarding school, like you said, most boarding schools aren't black. Were you the one black kid at the white boarding school?
Yeah, there was 44 of us in the whole school.
How many students in the whole school?
468.
And don't you think that's a tough thing on a kid to be at an all-white school when you're the one black face? Come on, it's got to be difficult.
No, I think mostly you just when you grow up, you have different, it kind of messes with your head as far as where you sit in the world,
Right.
as far as your stature and because everything represented to you is white. All the teachers are white, and
yeah,
most of the kids are wealthy. You know what I mean?
I mean, imagine going to school and a sea of faces that look like mine. You'd throw up.
They did look like yours.
They did, right?
Yeah.
You're probably like, ugh.
No, but I mean, it's just part of life, you know. It's not.
So when then when you got to socialize with black people after going to an all-white school, and then you go to USC, I mean, did you feel like a fish out of water?
Where, at USC?
Yeah.
No, USC's like 26,000 people, and you can be friends with whoever you want. You know?
Right.
Plus, I have a huge family. My father had 9 brothers and sisters, and my mother had 13 brothers. So I was like,
good Lord.
I had like both worlds, you know.
How many siblings do you have?
I just have a brother and a sister. There's 3 of us.
Are you not talking to them because they're jealous of you?
No, they're not jealous of me at all.
They're jealous.
They're not.
They are. Trust me.
No, my sister's a teacher. My brother owns a gym.
Exactly.
They're not jealous.
Then you're the big superstar in the family. It's
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
still
difficult.
treat me bad. Nothing has changed.
Is that true? They treat you badly?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you're in contact with them, or you don't even bother?
Oh, yeah, my sister is at my house right now. My brother lives in Philly. I don't see him at that.
Is it true your mother was a nudist and walked around the house naked? Is that correct?
I don't. She did walk around the house naked.
Yes.
But I don't know what's a nudist exactly.
Well, people who nudists are people who like to do everyday things naked. For some reason, it enhances, like, rather than ride a bicycle, like a nudist dream is to ride a bicycle out in the open nude.
Oh.
You know, but you are known to go around your house naked. Am I correct?
Only because I think I got it from my mother.
Right, and you walk around naked too. Isn't that funny that your mother likes to walk around naked, and now you like to? You're carrying on the tradition.
Well, she would just like get up, you know, and she'd take a shower, but then she'd have to run downstairs and cook something really quick, you know.
Right.
So she just, you know, it was just like what she had to do. She didn't have time to put her clothes on.
And when you are naked cooking, let's say, and your children see this, do they get upset? Do they go, Mom, please put on some clothes? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And you say what? Fuck off or something like this?
I just say I will. I'll say I'm in my house, you know. That's really the only opportunity, you know, you can be naked without getting arrested, you know. So.
Right. Wouldn't you say you've had a hard life?
Have I had a hard life?
Yes, you've had a hard life.
No. No, because I know people that have hard lives, and I haven't had
I feel you've had a hard life.
You do?
Yes. Because
Why do you say that?
First of all, 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿 was a struggling musician for years.
Yeah, but every musician struggles.
Every musician struggles. That's not the part that I think is difficult.
Okay.
You were I'll give you the brief synopsis of why I think you've had a hard life.
Okay.
You know, you got signed to a record label. Your first record label, I think, I don't know, you had a falling out or it didn't work out.
No, they didn't put it out.
They never put out the album. That had to be a huge blow to you creatively, right? You recorded an album and they would not put it out. Why would they not put out your first album?
I was pregnant. That was one thing.
Because they felt your image wasn't right. Right?
My being pregnant, yeah.
I guess.
Really. Well, I was pregnant, and it was I did it with a rock and roll band, and I don't think they thought that I represented rock and roll at the time.
And so that album got shelved. Has anyone ever heard that album?
I don't think so. I have it though. It's pretty awesome.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it's great.
The second record label that signed you, that didn't work out either, right?
No, that was my first album. That was how
that was your first. Did you feel great when your second record comes out? Did you go to the other record label and say, "You fucking morons! Look at how many albums I sell"? Did you tell them off?
No, I didn't even think about them. I was so happy.
You were happy. You became a big star. The song
"I Try."
"I Try" became a huge hit. How many copies did that sell?
A gazillion.
A gazillion.
Yes.
And suddenly you're the darling of everyone.
Yeah.
And your marriage broke up around that time too, right?
No, I got divorced before "I Try" came out.
So you had to raise your kids on your own.
Well, he was around for a little while.
He was. She's still in the picture?
No, not at the moment.
Are you glad?
I think it's for the best right now, yeah.
He's not around. The kids, you know, that's tough being a single mom.
Yeah.
Suddenly you become a big star. You have to go on the road. Who's watching the kids? It's tough. It's hard to balance both. True?
Yeah, but I think it's hard for any mother, you know.
Right. And then you got involved with drugs, right?
For a little bit.
A little bit. Coke?
We don't have to be specific about it. No.
Uh-oh, what the hell were you doing?
Yeah.
Shrooms?
Oh, yeah, I've done shrooms.
Yeah, I've done shrooms.
It wasn't a problem, though. Just like experimental.
Right. And so you kind of like lost your way for a while, right? Is that the rap?
I was just partying, you know, but I probably got a little, like, what do you call it? Distracted.
Well, were you in jail at one point?
Yeah, but I went to jail before all this happened.
Before you were happy. What were you in jail for? I'm curious. You're such a lovely woman and well-educated and all of that. How did you end up in jail?
Well, one was a petty theft, and then I had a failure to appear. I had 7 traffic tickets, and I didn't. The judge finally sent me away.
For driving violations?
Yeah, because you know, if you miss your court date, then you're a criminal. So I never went.
How long did you have to stay in jail?
Like 4 days. 3 days the first time, and 4 days the next.
Oh, 4 days.
2 long stints.
Exactly.
That's your longest stretch, 4 days?
Yeah, I'm hardcore. Don't mess with me.
Were you nude in jail at all?
No. Absolutely not. Those girls scared the living crap out of me.
When you tell them that your crime is speeding tickets.
Yeah, I did. That's why I didn't say nothing.
No, yeah, right. Yeah, you keep your mouth. Yeah. What are you in for? Murder. What are you in for? Speeding tickets.
I killed my teacher.
But it's still scary. I don't care if you spend one night in jail. It's scary.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's awful.
Were you strip searched?
Well, I was. The second time I was.
Is that scary or can it be fun?
It's just, no, it was not fun.
It is
like
not fun.
Old, and all the people that work there are mean, you know, because they don't really want to work there.
Right, yeah, they're pissed off. And
So they're like, you know, they're mean and grumpy, you know.
No women came on to you in jail?
I don't think so. I was like, they have these, it's this huge room, right?
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of bunk beds.
Right.
So I made friends with the girl in my top of bunk. And I just kind of hung out with her. I was afraid. I went to lunch one time, and this girl asked for my sandwich. So
Here.
And I gave it to her. And I never went back, so I didn't eat for like 4 days.
So you were bullied in prison.
I just stayed in my bed. I just stayed in my little corner.
I think if I went to prison, I would never eat again because everyone would just take my food. Who am I going to fight? I can't beat up anyone. At some point, you know, you would have had to fight if you had stayed in longer than 4 days, or else you wouldn't have eaten.
I know.
You know, that's scary. Have you ever had a fight?
Like when I, you know, with my brother and sister and my cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
I never had like a proper fight.
Yeah, it's very scary. You know, this interests me. And tell me if this is true about you. At one point, you got mad at 𝗵𝗫 𝗵𝗃 and you threatened to beat her up or something?
No, that was a misunderstanding.
What happened there? Tell me. I love that kind of stuff.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I do. I love when artists fight.
Oh, see, we weren't fighting. What? Okay, do you remember? I forget the song. She had this video, and she kind of plays two sides of herself.
Yes.
Remember that one?
Yes, I do.
In the movie theater?
Yes.
So this reporter asked me, he goes, if you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight? So I said, I'd fight 𝗵𝗫 𝗵𝗃. That way she wouldn't have to fight herself. Because in the video, she... Oh. So then it got, you know, all twisted around.
But that's a funny line.
I know. I thought I was being clever, and it turns out, you know.
Yeah. Do you tweet yourself, or do you have someone, a social media director, who tweets for you?
No, I tweet most of them, but there's my label tweets sometimes.
I see, yeah. Because when I saw you tweeting that you were nervous to come in here, I was like, oh, I'm going to write her back and say, please don't be nervous.
I know. That was so sweet of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm a sweet guy. People don't realize
I
this.
know. No one told me you were nice.
What's your story with men? What are you into men, women? What's your story? I heard you go both ways. You've hinted in articles that you've had sex with women and men, so you're open to everything, right?
It depends on the occasion.
No kidding.
On the person. Yeah.
I love that. More people to choose from.
Exactly.
You're very open as an artist, aren't you?
Well, I think once you put yourself out there, then, you may as well.
Do you think you had such a bad experience with men, like vis-a-vis your marriage, that you just said, that's it, I'm going to women. I'm going to be with a woman now because they're more sensitive?
Oh, no, I'm not a man hater at all.
You're not?
No, I love...
Who you with now? You with a man or a woman, or are you alone? Who you with?
I do, but it's very sporadic because we don't live in the same place and we're both busy, and it's kind of lame,
This is a guy?
Yeah.
So you have a boyfriend?
No, I wouldn't call it that because we never see each other.
Guy bangs you when he sees you?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, she's hoping if she ever sees it.
Are you lonely?
No.
I mean, you're a very nice-looking woman. You need a man.
Thank you. I like being in love. I'm not in love at the moment. I wouldn't call myself lonely, though. I'm pretty...
When's the first time you experimented with a woman?
Oh, that was...
But that boarding school, I bet.
No.
I picture like an all-girls boarding school.
No, it was boys.
It was boys, too?
Mm-hmm. It was co-ed. It was very...
When's the first time you were with a woman?
I'm trying to remember.
That long ago?
No, it was later. I didn't really like...
When you were famous. You're at a party, some chick comes on to you.
Yeah. It was probably alcohol-induced.
Alcohol-induced.
Absolutely.
And she says, Macy, I love your music, blah, blah, blah.
No, I think it was just like two drunk girls,
Was she super hot?
No guy there. Yeah.
No kidding. Oh, let me think about that. What were you wearing that night? Do you remember? Dress or just pants?
Well, I wasn't wearing anything if we were going out.
No, I mean, where were you at a party? You met her?
Oh, no. You know what? It's probably not good if I say who she is.
Sure it is. No one cares.
I know. She will, though.
It's a famous chick, right?
Sorta.
Oh.
But,
Wait a second. Let me loosen my
my
pants.
mom is going to hear this.
Oh, your mom doesn't care. She knows you're an artist.
She's running around the house naked.
Yeah. Who's she to comment?
You're going to get me in trouble.
Was it Mariah Carey?
No.
Fellow singer?
You're going to get me in trouble.
No. Are you crazy?
Yes, that's going to get all twisted around.
Is this woman Secretary of State of the United States?
This one? The president?
The woman that you were with, was she the Secretary of State of the United States?
Absolutely not.
Was it Pam Anderson?
No.
It was not?
Mm-mm.
Was a fellow singer, right?
No, she's an actress.
Oh, this is hot.
I know. It was.
Who was it? Vivica A. Fox?
No.
No?
Halle Berry?
Halle Berry?
No. Are you guys really going to try to guess?
I'm going to mention every girl in
can't
something.
tell you.
Oh, I can't imagine what you met her and you're kind of vibing.
Yeah, I think we were just drunk and it was just one of those things.
Was it 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
No, it wasn't her. I'm trying to remember. Who is that? 𝗛cie𝘄𝗿𝗍?
She was precious.
Oh!
Why do you laugh?
Like 4 then. Isn't she like 19?
Yeah, she's too young for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't imagine what went on that
anymore.
night. You were at a party?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Hollywood party, and you have fabulous friends, right? Because you're famous.
Yeah. Not because I'm famous,
But yes.
yeah, because I'm fabulous.
You are fabulous. You are a fabulous artist.
Thank you very much.
And you're very womanly. I'm imagining what went on that night.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like your fan, and you're a fan of hers.
We were just hanging out.
And she starts making out with you at the party?
Juicy as you want it to be.
Yes, it's juicy. Believe me, this is juicy.
It's not really.
Was it? I'm going to mention a name, and I want the truth.
Okay.
Chaz Bono.
Oh. No.
No?
She's a man now anyway.
That's true.
That wouldn't even
be gay.
wouldn't qualify. She doesn't
Even the guys in your band are sitting there, they're looking at me like, yeah, who is it? These guys want to know.
I know.
Who are you guys? Give me your names.
Zoo.
Zoo?
Yep.
The fuck kind of name is Zoo?
A cool name.
That is cool. You gave yourself that name?
What's your real name?
Yeah, what's your?
Let's be
It's probably Eric Schwartz. Zoo and
Martine.
Martine.
Mike.
Mike. All guitar players.
Artie.
I love this. I love music.
Yeah, I'm at the end. You can't see.
Oh, where are you?
Yeah, you missed RJ.
What the hell are you doing over there? Hi, now. What are you playing there? Conga or something?
Playing a cajon.
Playing a wooden box. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a.
I could play that.
You could.
Yeah.
He plays box?
I play box. Played it for years. I could do the entire Sgt. Pepper's on a box. I actually play chair, but I'll play it for you later.
Chair.
Man, oh man. Any of you ever try to score with 𝗵𝗍? She's worth $34 million. What's wrong with you guys? You want to be struck? That's right.
I know, I saw that in some thing.
Are you worth $34 million?
I know, it was like, where is all that money? Send it over here.
What are you going out on tour with Seal, right?
Yeah, we're,
He's some character, huh?
I know. He's sexy.
He's sexy. You want to calm down with the sexy.
Oh, my God.
This guy, kids with 𝗪𝗓. No, he's not there. I mean, what's he up to?
I don't know. He's, we're going out in July. I think here we do the Beacon in New York.
Why would he break up with 𝗪𝗓?
I don't think he broke up with her.
Oh, she got rid of him?
I think she was tired of something. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard he's a pain in the ass.
Really?
What did you hear?
I don't know. When I see him, he's always nice to me.
He's nice. When you go on tour with a guy, you don't really actually get that close to him. He does his thing, you do your thing, and then you go your separate ways, right?
It depends. So a couple tours I've been on and we all hang out. Then a couple tours are like, really separate. But not because of me.
Any of these musicians ever come on to you? Are any of you guys interested in 𝗵𝗍?
No, they're all attached.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're practically married.
Boy, if I was in your band, I'd bang you.
I
2
know,
seconds.
right? What's wrong with you guys?
Something wrong with you guys, especially this guy in the box. Oh, I can't imagine who this person was at the party, but it must have been some party.
Yeah,
I bet you it was that 𝗛𝗓𝗏.
𝗛𝗓𝗏.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No.
I could see you two together.
Not tequila. I don't think I could hook up with someone named Tequila.
Was she a very attractive woman?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
No kidding.
I know.
Oh my God, this must be some story. And you only saw her that once, and that was it.
No, we're buddies.
You get together once in a while.
No.
It was a one-time thing?
Yeah, it was a one-off.
𝗵𝗍, explain that to me. Why, if it was good, like why not get together and, pleasure each other once in a while? And let me watch.
Well, I'll remember that next time and call you up.
Was she more famous than you or less famous?
I don't know. I don't even know the scale of that anymore.
Man, you are some chick.
It's so all over the place.
But if you said the name, we would recognize it.
Yeah. Okay.
Does she follow you on Twitter?
I don't know.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all your followers,
list.
and then I'm going to narrow it down. Oh, I'm going to find out. Don't worry.
I don't know if she follows.
I got a full detail on you.
I think she Twitters.
She doesn't Twitter?
I don't think so.
Oh, she sounds hot.
She's not a Twitter type.
If she's only hot chicks don't Twitter, right? You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they're like, hey, I don't have to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm too hot to Twitter.
Too hot.
I like it.
I know some really beautiful people that Twitter.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Beautiful.
Is she in a TV show?
No, she does movies mostly, but I think she's done a couple TVs.
Yeah.
You guys, I can't tell you.
It's Angelina Jolie.
No.
Right, guys? Do you guys know?
No.
Why'd you choose these guys as musicians? How did you hook up with these guys?
Oh, they're really great musicians. Really, I'm not just saying that because they're here.
Oh, I bet they are.
No, they're really awesome. You miss Letterman?
This guy over here looks like he's going to throw a hatchet at me. What are you so unhappy about? You play guitar. It's fantastic.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so lucky.
You're not kidding.
Guitar for a living.
What do you play? You play piano, right?
Yeah, I play a little piano, a little guitar, and I play a little bit of drums.
Did you took piano lessons as a kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you hated it.
Hated it. Painful.
And
but I learned about music,
My piano teacher killed himself.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was so grateful. I hated piano lessons.
How long did you take them for?
5 years. And the guy hung himself. I was like, oh,
Why
thank
did he
you.
wait? Why did he wait?
I was saying, well, couldn't you have hung yourself the first month? He may torture me for 5 years. Nice guy and everything, but he hated me and I didn't like him because he hated me because I didn't practice. My mother used to hide in her bedroom, and she had to come down and pay. She'd say to me, I have to come downstairs and pay him, and it's terribly embarrassing. He tells me you don't practice. And then one day he didn't show up. I go, no piano lessons? She goes, yeah, he hung himself. I said, oh, that's terrible.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't go back? You didn't get another teacher?
Hell no.
No?
That was my
Who
out.
wanted to follow that?
Yeah. What, so another guy could hang himself? I was convinced it was because of me.
Oh, that sucks.
I think that whole hat thing you're doing.
How old were you?
Well, I was a kid. I don't know. Everything was a nightmare when I was a kid. I was the opposite of you. I was the one white kid in an all-black neighborhood.
You were?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What neighborhood?
Roosevelt, Long Island. Look it up.
Really?
Yeah.
So how was that for you?
Oh, it was great. It was a real party. Everyone accepted me. Black people love me. You have no idea.
Do you wish you had more of a black following?
You know, I kind of, for a while, I had a really big black following when I had my Channel 9 television show.
Yeah.
And black people, I don't know whether they didn't have cable or whatever, but they watched that Channel 9 show, and everywhere I went, black people, like, they love me. So I think I do have a big black following.
I think so.
Yeah. Black people love me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, all people love me.
Who doesn't?
All right. So, the album of covers, you don't like cover versions, but then you said one day you were listening to somebody who did a cover album, and you said, you know what, I want to do that too. Screw it.
Yeah, I was listening to Nina Simone. She did My Way by Frank Sinatra.
And this song, this was the first song I heard off your album was Creep.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how you do it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the band, all the music is these guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did the arrangements.
Yeah, they did everything.
And you understand I'm a judge on America's Talent, so I can tell you if you're good.
So, like, what are you going to be, the nice guy, the critical guy, the...
I'm the guy that everyone agrees with. You know how you watch these shows and you go, wow, that guy's saying what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, everybody agrees with me. My opinion's uncanny.
Really?
I'm very honest.
So you're going to say exactly what you think?
I'm going to say what I think, but not to be destructive,
right?
But to help the people.
So what if they're terrible? What are you going to say?
I'm going to say you're terrible.
You're going to say you're terrible?
Yeah, I'm going to say you were horrible.
But that's destructive.
Well, no, that's constructive because now they're going to go out and get a real job and really actually get on with their lives. I'm doing them a favor.
He actually instructed some people to get jobs other than what they were doing.
There's one episode, my dad was in the audience. My dad used to yell at me. I brought the guy up on stage to yell at the guy. My dad lectured him. Because he was being dopey.
Macy, he would, people would come out and do their act, and he would say, are you joking?
That's what I said, but don't you think that helps? Seriously.
I don't know.
What's this guy's name again? Your guitar player?
Martine?
Martine. You are one scary motherfucker. Where did you grow up?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. What happened to you? You're tired. I understand. Believe me.
Early.
We're all tired. All right. The new album, by the way, 𝗦𝗵cie 𝘄𝗿's new album, Covered, is in stores now. I'm excited for it because I think it's a wonderful album. I enjoy it. I've listened to it many times. 𝗦𝗵cie.
No.
Anna Paquin?
Anna who?
Anna Paquin from True Blood? Was that the girl?
No.
Now you're getting to all the bisexual actresses, you know.
Wanda Sykes?
No, it wasn't Wanda.
Too bad.
It was a while ago. We're going way back here.
Full make-out and everything. Naked.
Well, it was like, one of those things. Like I said, I had been drinking.
You pleasured her and she pleasured you?
I don't even remember.
Oh, you remember every detail. All right. You know what's weird? I heard a story about you. You talk about the song I Try, which was a huge hit for you.
Huge.
You were living, I guess, with the guy who was your husband, and when you wrote that song, you walked in. This is what I heard. You walked in to play it for them. You know, you were excited. You wrote a song.
Yeah.
And he was watching, like, football on TV or basketball or something.
He's watching the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah.
And you walk and go, hey, I wrote this great song. You start playing it for him. He's like, yeah, good. Because he wants to hear the game.
Yeah, it was a playoff.
And you were annoying him with the song.
What are you gonna do?
And that really affected you, right? Like that, you were like, oh, I guess it's not a very good song. It didn't do anything for him, right?
Yeah, that's why when my label was really excited about it, I thought, oh no, that song is
not that good. Huh?
Yeah, I was really shocked when it became popular.
Yeah, isn't it amazing when that like most artists can't recognize what's the commercial song?
Yeah.
You don't know.
I never know. I'm not the one to pick.
You probably think there were better songs that you've written that should have been a bigger hit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then when you write a song like I Try, suddenly you're in a quandary because you're like, well, I don't know what it was about that song that made everyone respond to it.
No, I still don't, because I always thought it was like the chorus was too wordy, you know. Like most hooks are like 2-3 words.
And it was just so...
Something's in my ear.
What's in your ear?
Yeah, there's a sound.
I don't know,
Something.
commercial?
I don't know.
Oh,
something's playing there.
It went away. No, so I didn't think it was a very good hook. So I really didn't. Like when they put it out, I thought it was a big mistake, you know.
Right, yeah. And then it goes... Where were you when you realized it was a big hit? Were you listening on the radio somewhere?
No, I was in the UK. We were touring, and so I had no idea. And then my manager called me and he said, your song is #1.
Wow.
And I said, oh, what does that mean? And he said,
yeah, when do I get paid?
I know. He said, they play your song more than anybody else's. And I said, oh, that's cool, you know. But then when I came to New York with my kids.
Yeah.
And we were at my son, we landed and it was cold here and he didn't have a coat. So we went to the Gap. And I got mobbed at the Gap.
Wow.
And that's when I knew that people knew who I was.
That fame is crazy, right? You went from being anonymous to famous, and it's like, whoa, one song.
I know. We had this. I just bought this really fly fur coat, you know, and I was walking down the street with my little boy, and people were staring at me, and I thought, oh, my coat must be like, my coat must be awesome. Like
people
I thought
love
they were checking out my coat. You know?
I must look really good in this coat. Oh,
I know it was a beautiful coat. So
was that the best feeling of your life? The idea that everyone knew your song.
Yeah, that was cool because I wasn't expecting it, you know.
Right.
Like now you put a song out and it's like, it's different, you know, because it's supposed to do all this stuff, so.
Right. When you put out subsequent albums and they weren't as big because you don't have that big hit, does that destroy you personally? I mean, did you get affected by that to the point that it made it hard for you to be an artist?
Only because people made such a big deal of it, you know. I do a lot better in other parts of the world, so so my you know, I think my career's been great, but you know, people get all tripped out about when you know, everything is about what you've done lately out here.
Right. You know? Well, yeah, and
so,
I mean, I imagine the record companies would say, "Come on, you got to write another hit."
Yeah, they're all, you know, they get all freaked out, but I think we did good, you know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes I get too affected by everybody else's opinion.
Yeah, you do, because they get so freaked out about stuff you would have never thought about, you know?
Right.
Like, if they had never brought it up, I wouldn't never thought about comparing the two.
Don't you think you would have been more liberated as an artist on your subsequent albums if you didn't have to worry about equaling the success of a hit song? I mean, that can just screw with your head.
Yeah, because once you get in the, you know, the pressure is to do another hit, you know. But when you do it the first time, you know, you're so excited, you know, that you finally can buy a car, you know. You don't even care about all that other stuff.
Well, what people don't know about you is here you had kids, you had broken up with your husband, you didn't, before you had a hit song, you had to move back in with your parents.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was after. See, my husband and I separated when I was pregnant the third time.
Right.
I was 7 months pregnant and we broke up.
That's got to be a great feeling.
See ya.
I know.
Bye.
Yeah,
be there for the delivery.
He's sitting me home. He's like, you need to go back to your mom's house.
And so you went to your mom's house. That had to be the humiliation of humiliations because your mom's a teacher and she's probably very critical of you. And all of a sudden you're moving back in pregnant.
Yeah.
And you probably felt like a complete failure, I would imagine.
Yeah, it wasn't a great time. I actually told my mom I wanted to go back to school and maybe be a teacher or something.
Right.
I was gonna go back to Kent State.
Oh God.
So but then right after I had Happy, I got offered a record deal. So
Right.
That's cool.
It's a weird career. I mean.
Yeah, it is.
You know, all of a sudden you get lucky and you get a good hit song and you don't even know why. You know, you just don't even get it.
I know, I still don't.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, what can I tell you? I can't figure it out.
When she decided to do the covers, how did she, what made you choose Creep and the other songs on the album?
They got some good songs on there. Eurythmics, Radiohead, of course, you know.
Yeah, we did Metallica. We have, who else?
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that cover, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing Else Matters, I think you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That came out great.
Yeah.
We have a Kanye West song. What else is on there?
Do you have to get their permission when you do a cover version?
Only if you use parts of it. If you cover the whole song, then you just have to. It's fine.
Did you hear from anyone? Did you hear from Metallica and they say, "Hey, you sound pretty good there"? You know.
Yeah. The producer, Hal Wilner and Zoo produced the album, and Hal's really close with Metallica, so he said they loved it.
Yeah, I would think it's a compliment to an artist when someone of your stature would cover their song. You know, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, 𝗻𝗁cie, you're a beautiful woman.
Oh, thank you. You're a beautiful man.
You don't have to say that.
I think so.
I know what I look like. But someday you're going to come in here and reveal that name to me.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me every filthy detail of what went on.
All right.
And you're going to reveal to me that woman was, and I figured it out now,
Who is it?
𝗏𝗏 Cox.
Oh, my goodness.
Right, Robin?
No.
You're
Yeah.
going to get me in trouble.
I'm telling you.
It wasn't 𝗏𝗏 Cox.
Anyway, so 𝗻𝗁cie Gray's new album. She's excited, and you should be excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's awesome.
And her band looks half asleep.
They want to go back to bed.
Yeah, that's it. 𝗻𝗁cie Gray's new album, Covered, is in stores now. Big tour.
With Seal.
With Seal.
Seal. Oh, I'd like to see what's going on there. What the hell's that guy out
He's
going?
beautiful.
He's beautiful, all right.
Good Lord.
Don't you think America was fascinated with Seal and Heidi Klum because she's like this white supermodel and Seal's this dark-skinned black man? All of a sudden, they couldn't get enough pictures of that couple. Don't you think that?
Because they were mixed? I don't know.
Yes. I think that's still like a big deal in this country.
But they take pictures of every couple. Every time somebody hooks up, they go crazy.
No, they don't. Not always.
They don't?
I mean, Seal?
I don't know if it's because of race, though. Do you think?
I think everything is race.
Everything probably is race.
Will you make a play for Seal at all? Will you try to come on to him one night when you're drunk and, hanging out with him?
Probably.
You probably will.
He's really gorgeous.
You would make love to him. If Seal comes into the dressing room, he says, look, we've been touring together. I've got a heavy load here. Heidi Klum is no longer with me.
Wait, what's a heavy load?
You know what? Honey, you know. I don't have to.
Heavy load on what
You've been
level?
around.
Which heavy load?
The heavy load. And he says, listen, I got a thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take you to my bed. You would go, right?
Yeah, with my luck, I'll be on my monthly or something.
Wrong time, Seal.
That doesn't slow Seal down.
Okay.
Trust me. Seal will give it to you no matter what's going on. Oh, I'm on my monthly. That's all right, darling. We'll just put a towel down on this bed. No one needs to know. Good for you and Seal. You're a powerful couple. And see this beautiful woman around the country. If you want tour dates and information, go to 𝗻𝗁ciegray.com. And this wonderful band she's put together as well.
These are the Sex Fiends.
The Sex Fiends. 𝗻𝗁cie Gray and the Sex Fiends.
Sex Fiends.
And I will continue to Twitter with you. I will.
Yeah, that's Twitter.
We'll Twitter. And I wish you the best.
I wish you the best, too.
Yes, and I'm going to take a break.
I'm going to watch America's Got Talent.
Yeah, you got to watch it. You'll see. I'm the judge you'll agree with. You'll be like, wow, Howard's saying what I think.
So it's you Who else?
Sharon
I don't remember the other two.
Come on,
All right,
Sharon Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne, the one married to Ozzy.
Right.
And Howie Mandel, the comedian.
Oh, he's still on there.
He's still in there. I'm keeping him in for now.
Yeah.
And
you.
And me. And Nick Cannon is the host.
Right. Do you guys all get along?
Yeah, we get along well, as long as they listen to me.
Exactly.
There was one point in the judging, I just turned to them, and we had to now narrow it down to 48 people, and I said, you know, they were arguing with me, and I said, honestly, you guys have nice careers, but I am way bigger than both of you. and how could, I think I know a little more than you, so let's just end this fucking argument. You know.
What'd they say? I want to know what Sharon said to that.
You know what she said? She laughed. She could care less. She doesn't take me seriously at all.
Would you ever go on one of those shows, audition for like American Idol or The Voice or anything like that, if you were trying to get your career going now?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, when I was like doing my thing, I did everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. We played for 2 people once. I would do anything. I wouldn't even care.
Where do you go to play for 2 people?
Where were we? We were at some place in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Some little dive.
Little dive, and it's like you show up to play, and there's 2 people in the audience, and you just said,
Just
okay,
go on.
the show
None of my friends could get out that far. We didn't really have cars.
You know, Macy, in a way.
I think it was the bartender and the...
You know, Macy, in a way,
girlfriend.
those are the stories that define you, in a sense. You know, it's like some of these shows that like even America's Got Talent. Some of them I've said, you know, you need to go out and get more experience. You need to go play in front of 2 people and see what that's like.
Yeah.
It does, you know, they talk about the Beatles in Hamburg, Germany, practicing night after night. They weren't the Beatles until they got all that practice in, you know?
Yeah.
You need some of that.
Seasoning.
Yeah, plus it's inspiring, gives you things to write about, you know.
At the time, you think it's shit, but it
yeah,
really
it toughens
is.
you up.
It does, right? Mm-hmm. You're a tough broad.
I'm a tough broad.
Yeah, but you could be sensitive in bed. Mm-hmm. Like the night with that very famous actress. Oh, my God.
You're going to get me sued or beat up.
Sued?
Or something.
Nothing. You can't sue someone over love, my dear.
Yes, you can. That happens all the time.
You've been sued over love? All right, listen. I could talk to you all day.
Me too.
But
Let's keep talking.
Keep going. Make it a marathon. 𝗦𝗫cie Gray, everyone. Get the album covered, and we'll be back right after these words. Thank you, 𝗦𝗫cie.
𝗦𝗫cie.
Yes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Again?
Yeah. Keep bothering me. So what'd you think of Howard now that you got to sit down with him? And
Oh, I've always admired him a lot. He's really smart and he's funny. And he has great hair. And he's tall. He's everything a man should be.
so you've done a bunch of interviews, being a musician throughout the years. How does he differ from everyone else that's interviewed you?
The cool thing about Howard is he can ask anything he wants, you know. He doesn't have to be, like, correct or anything. So I feel like he always asks people the questions, you know, that people really want to know. That's why he's so famous. 'Cause, you know, he asks you things that nowhere else is going to ask you. So people tune in to hear that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
A true original.
Absolutely. He is very original.
Did you feel nervous at all prior to the interview, or did he make you feel comfortable in that?
Before I was, because I hear, like, the way he goes at people sometimes, and I didn't know if I could handle that, you know. But he was really good to me.
You mentioned to me you weren't sure if you were ready for all the sex questions and all that stuff, but it seemed like he provoked those in a very humorous way. It didn't seem like you were offended or anything.
No, it was good. He made me really comfortable. I was fine.
It was nice meeting you, 𝗦𝗫cie. Thanks for coming down. Good luck with your new album.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, I'm JD Harmeyer, and I'm here to bring you another installment of Rabbit Time with JD. You might recognize this month's Miss Howard TV from a recent behind-the-scenes show episode, or from when she was interviewed by Howard Stern. She's a singer, songwriter, and girlfriend of 𝗵𝗵cie 𝗄𝗿𝗄, but more importantly, she's the current Miss Howard TV for May 2012. Let's take a moment to get to know her a little better.
Hi, I'm 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗿, Miss Howard TV for May 2012, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm 27 years old and originally from New Jersey. You might remember me from being on the Stern Show a couple months back, where I performed some of my songs, I discussed my musical career, and talked about my friendship with the beautiful and amazing 𝗵𝗵cie 𝗄𝗿𝗍. At the time, 𝗵𝗵cie and I were just friends, and to everyone's disappointment, he won me over and we've fallen in love. We are so happy. So now I'm living with 𝗵𝗵cie and things couldn't be going better. We love to goof around, we create music, and we're big animal lovers. So much that we're even thinking of opening up a hotel for dogs. Currently, 𝗵𝗵cie and I are working on an album and hope to have it out pretty soon. The Howard TV cameras actually came with us to the studio the other day and they filmed this recording. Here's some video of us recording our debut album. Hey, 𝗦𝗐𝗄 and 𝗵𝗵cie here. We just arrived at Massive Music in New York City and we're ready to record our new single.
And we want you guys to come watch us record our song. It's called Haters. I think you're gonna like it. I hope you like it. Come watch us.
That this won't be a fling. I'm gonna need forever and I can't believe I got into this thing. I wasn't even looking for love. I wanted to date you casually, casually. You say you know what love is. You say you wanna be famous. You said you had a song for me to sing. You know I'm gonna sing it. But we're gonna have the haters. They're the ones that are gonna make us. So let's start the celebration. We know what love is. 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 Haters gonna be the ones to make us. I think that was pretty good. I don't know. What do you think?
Cool.
We're done. I think we're done. Are you happy? Yeah.
That's a wrap. What am I supposed to say? That's a wrap?
That's a wrap. So we just got finished recording our second single, Haters. We had a blast recording it, and we can't wait for you guys to hear it.
I hope you guys really like it. I think you guys like it. I fucking love it. So I hope you guys love it too. Thanks.
As you can tell, we had so much fun recording, and I'm looking forward to finishing the album. It's really coming together well, and 𝗵𝗵cie sounds awesome. All right, that's enough about me, but if you'd like to know more, you can follow me on Twitter at 𝗦𝗐𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗿𝗍.
Wow, sounds like she has a bright future ahead of her. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Miss Howard TV for May 2012, 𝗦𝗐𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗿. Hello, 𝗦𝗐𝗄.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Don't look so scared. It's okay.
I'm not scared. I'm very happy. I'm happy to be Miss Howard TV.
You look a little frightened. It's all right. It's okay.
Is there something I should be frightened about here?
No, it's just the usual Miss Howard TV look I get. They're always frightened of me.
Really?
Yes. All right. I guess if you're ready for my questions, I will give them to you. I always like to start off with politics. First question is, do you think the Buffett rule is a good policy, or is Obama just playing politics?
I think there's going to be a question like this. I love Obama no matter what he does.
Okay.
And so any policy that he has, I'm definitely for.
So you're in full support of the Buffett rule?
I'm very supportive. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She supports the Buffett rule.
Yeah.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
I would like to say Muppets Take Manhattan.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
I love Kermit the Frog.
Ah,
so anything he's in, I'll watch.
Is there any music in that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Music.
Well, Muppets Take Manhattan. I watch that. Next question. If you were a crayon, what color would you be?
I think I'd be pink. I love pink. My favorite color.
All right. There's no thinking.
Do you write these questions? These are questions?
I write them down on the card.
Oh, I'm just wondering if you think of them.
Sometimes I do.
They're good.
Trust me, the more dirtier ones are the ones that I think of. Next question. Who is your biggest life inspiration?
Let's see. My biggest life inspiration. I would say it's Benji. He inspires me every day.
Okay. All right, hold on.
No,
all right, before Benji.
No,
who's your
okay,
biggest
before
life-
Benji.
Yeah.
Let's
Obviously,
see.
Benji is your life inspiration now and forever.
Oh, like before, like I met Benji?
Yeah, like BCBB, before Benji.
Okay, before, okay. That's a good way to put it. My life inspiration. God, maybe Madonna. Yeah, I love Madonna.
Alrighty. Next question.
What?
Would you rather lose your hair or your teeth?
Let's see. Oh, God. I think my hair. Yeah, because you can always get like fake hair.
Yeah, you can always get fake teeth too.
That's true, but that would be like kind of painful. Like hair, you could just put a wig on. Kind of easier.
You're a musician. Who, in your opinion, who is the worst popular musician out there today?
The worst one?
Yes.
Huh. Oh my God. Yeah, I wouldn't want to say that about anybody because I wouldn't want anybody to say that about me.
Come on.
I really wouldn't. Let's see, a musician.
someone.
Let's gotta be somebody that pisses me off. God. You know what? If somebody's like famous, they can't be that bad. If they get to the top 10 and you know who they are.
I'm not a Justin Bieber fan.
Okay, I don't think he's bad. You think he's bad? You think his songs are bad? You don't like singing them?
No, I don't actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't name me like any Justin Bieber songs. You know
I
the
can name you Justin Bieber.
All right,
songs,
well,
but I'm not
obviously
gonna
it
sing
caught
it.
your ear enough.
I watch TV for Christ's sake.
I know, but I mean, if you're on TV, you're singing. You
All
know,
right,
people
okay.
know who you are. You can't.
All right, you're copping out the answer. All right, now we're moving on to Benji-related material.
Okay.
First Benji-related question. How old is Benji?
35. 35. What?
Did he tell you he was 35?
No, he's just 35.
How do you know he's 35?
Because I just know.
How do you
it's
know?
known. It's everybody
know
knows
it's
it.
known.
You could Google it. You could see.
Okay. No, other places say he's in his 40s.
No, he's not. Why would you think that?
Okay. All
Talking
right.
about.
All right.
I hate that, like false rumors.
That could be a false rumor. That he's 35. If you had to describe Benji to someone, what celebrity would you say Benji looks like?
He's like a mix between like Bradley Cooper and actually Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt because of his eyes. Let's see. Yeah, he's like a combination. Yeah, a little bit like James Franco, like Ben Affleck. Also, every time I used to look at him and think like Ben Affleck.
Okay.
There's a couple pictures where he looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. All right. There's so much bullshit in that answer.
What do you? How
Okay,
so?
whatever you say.
How
whatever you
so?
say. Okay.
What?
Okay, if you morphed all those people together,
You get
then
Benji.
maybe you'll get Benji.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
So if it's just Brad, okay.
No, not like Bradley Cooper, like by
Alright.
himself. Like, if I'm saying like Bradley Cooper's eyes, Brad Pitt's body, like all, you just put the parts together and you get Benji.
Brad Pitt's body.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the least attractive person on this staff? On the
Oh, why could you ask me that? Why would I do that? I could never
private time
do
with
that.
JD, and I asked what I
you
want.
ask everybody this question?
No, but I ask you that question.
My first answer was not a nice answer. I don't want to give it.
Just give
No,
it.
I don't want to do
We
it.
want
I will
honesty.
not do it.
This is private time with JD. We get honesty here.
Well, my first instinct was to say like the person that says something bad about me, but you know what? I'm gonna take the high road and not say that about that person. But that was the person I was thinking of first. But I don't even believe that.
So Lisa G, we'll put up.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say, but I changed my mind and I will not say that.
Okay. Well,
I don't actually believe that.
What is the most disgusting thing Benji has done in front of you?
Disgusting thing Benji's done. I mean, it really disgusts me that he won't take any clothes off. That's disgusting to me. That really disgusts me. It's upsetting because, like, you know, he expects me to be like nude, you know, and then he has like all these layers of clothing on. It's annoying and disgusting.
All right. I think our levels of disgusting vary, but that's, you know, whatever.
You wouldn't be disgusted by that?
I am not disgusted with Benji with his clothes on.
Really?
I'm more disgusted with them off, but...
So you've seen them off? You've seen them off?
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
He was sitting in a room naked, for Christ's sake.
What room?
We did a Wheel of Benji once. He was naked.
I gotta Google that.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. What is the most romantic thing Benji has done?
Well, I would say that press conference that he, you know, took over and he said my name and he was so nice and tried to promote my music. And then he, on Valentine's Day, we had a really nice day and we were like walking around the city and just like, no, it was just very cute. And then he carried this couch that he found like all the way home, like 20 blocks. And he carried it up the stairs for me. And it was so sweet. It was like a little gift. I loved it.
I wouldn't say a couch is a little gift.
No, it was a big gift. It was really nice.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice, very romantic.
That was nice, yeah.
Good
He's done a million things for me though. Like he's just so nice to me all the time. I could name a million things.
All right.
Yeah.
What is one thing about Benji that you don't like?
There's nothing that the not taking off clothes thing is annoying, but besides that, I don't like.
He's not perfect.
He's pretty much perfect.
He's not perfect.
He's perfect.
All right.
I mean, he's perfect, but I'm sure there's things that he does that I don't like. Like when he yells at me, I don't like it.
Wow.
And you know, I mean, just when he has a problem with me, that I'm upset with that. But besides that, he's pretty much perfect.
What is this ring, by the way, on your?
Well, I bought this for myself because I thought it was like kind of like a law of attraction thing. And it was a promise. It's kind of like a promise ring, but I bought it and I'm hoping that it'll turn into an actual engagement ring.
So this is a promise ring and hopes he'll promise to make you a wife.
Yeah.
I see. All right. If you could be a popular, successful, and rich musician, but had to dump Benji.
Oh, no
What'd you
way.
do?
That'd be crazy. How could I do that?
Okay.
How would I ever do that? I would never do that. Like, you know what? That's not. Life is about love, you know? It's not about that at all.
Now we're getting to the dirty stuff, the good stuff. What is your favorite sexual position?
Like all positions. It's not like a position, but I like doing like public places. Stuff like that. Is that a position or not? Like that's the position I take on it.
Where are some various public?
Yeah. Well, nowhere yet. Oh, well, I did on like a train, but like I'm looking for like other. Like I'm gonna scout like other locations.
Oh, you're just gonna scout?
Yeah, because it's like fun. You know, it's more surprising because I feel like like I bet it's so boring. You know, you just know it's gonna happen there. But if you're,
I'll take sex anywhere for Christ's sake.
You don't take it anywhere.
Yes.
It's more fun if it's like wouldn't you be surprised if you were walking home from work today and it happened?
Oh, yes, I would, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so that's more fun.
Well, it depends on who it is.
No, it could be anybody. On the way home from work, if that happened to you.
Trust me, I ride the train. I know it could be anybody.
All right.
Are you into girls?
Not really. I don't want to cheat on Benji with anybody. Girls, boys, anything. Nothing.
But have you had any
I like
lesbian experiences in the past?
None worth mentioning.
I think you already talked about this. You are into anal sex.
No, I said, I didn't say I'm into anal sex. I said that, Benji, I wanted to try different things. Fun to experiment with whatever, whatever it may be. That. But, I'm into, making him happy, however that is. If it was that, I would do that. But he doesn't like that, so I don't ask.
All right. Do you like to give head or only do it because you know a guy likes it?
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, would I choose that over, there's a lot of other activities I'd prefer to do, would that be first on my list? No, blow job, job. I mean, it just, it's not that fun, you know. I mean, I guess you really do it. I feel like women do it to make the guy happy. I really do. But there's happiness in that. It's fun for that reason.
Some girls get really into it.
They like it because of that. Believe me. Do you think if a guy wasn't attached, giving her constant positive feedback, that she would do it to, like, you know, somebody would just do it right there, you know, just to like some like object? No, it's not fun doing that. Just like, you know, the movement and having to open your mouth. And there's so many things. There's so many uncomfortable parts to it. Nobody would choose that.
I'm just glad we got you to do that movement.
I can't even do the movement, but
you did it fine.
It's not called the job for nothing. Let me just put it that way. Okay, but I'll do it for somebody I love.
Last question.
That was the second to last question?
Yes.
I don't want to leave on that.
You might want the last question. Fit me the last question.
Okay.
Where do you like Benji to finish?
What? Finish what?
You know, he like him to come.
Come?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
This is different than the Miss America question.
Yeah, no shit.
I thought it was gonna be the same.
No. Wait, you out of your mind? Yes.
It's like, okay, come. Can you have another last question?
No, that's
the last question. Are you sure? Where's the other card that you
There's no other card. There's a blank.
The bullshit card. What about that?
No, well, that's a whole other issue.
Oh God.
Or name a fucking place.
Okay. Right there. I'm just kidding. Not right there. Anywhere. My body is Benji's playground. He can go wherever he wants. Okay.
All right. Well.
Oh my God. Well, I don't care. I don't even.
All right. On that note, our private time together is over.
Disgusted.
Yes, a little bit. I'd like to thank you, Elisa, for joining me, and I'll see you next month.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Robin Quivers has a bit of a medical condition. We're not sure what it is. And we had a discussion about what it would be like if Robin weren't part of the show anymore. Also, we talked about Jimmy Kimmel sitting in for the first 2 hours of the show. All that and more on the wrap-up show.
Jason in Ohio, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello?
Hey, Jason.
If Robin does happen to have something wrong with her, hopefully she doesn't. But if say they do have to go in and remove something, do you think she would do it? Would she do it during the vacation to do that, or do you think she'd do it? If she has to when the show's going on, or
I think
because I've never ever heard the show without Robin being there.
I think if it's life-threatening, she would go under the knife tomorrow, and Howard would make do. If she can schedule it for a vacation, I'm sure she will. But Howard did say, and he wasn't kidding, he does not want to do the show without Robin. He needs and wants Robin. I mean, he could do the show without everyone if he really wanted to, but ultimately, he wants Robin there. He needs Robin there. And it's funny because if you had heard Howard say, oh, you think it's cancer? I'll give you odds. You'd think he just doesn't care. It's a really cold, unfeeling thing. But that's just the way the show works. And they did speak about it over the phone over the weekend. And hopefully it ends up being something minor, and it'll just be a funny story for Robin to tell. Laura in Palm Beach, you're on the wrap-up show.
John?
Hi, Laura.
Hey, how are you? I just wanted to talk about Robin and how it is unbelievable that she showed up for work today.
Well, she went to a wedding, was it in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
With, the catheter and the bag. But yeah, she doesn't miss
You know
work
what I
for
mean?
practically
Like,
anything.
There's so many, I won't say like of you, but, people at the show that have called in and, said, oh, I don't feel good.
Who are you referring to?
Well, I guess Artie.
Well, yeah, but that was a...
Yeah, Artie had other issues going on.
We realized that Artie wasn't actually, didn't have a cold.
Yeah. So I know what you're saying, but I do think it's really amazing. I just wanted to tell you that.
It is cool. I think a lot of us fall into that Robin's sort of way more than not,
Really?
Yeah, like somebody said, well, Gary, if you had a colostomy bag, would you come to work? I'm like, well, yeah, because I'm going to have it now and I'm going to have it in a year. I can't not work, so you might as well just come and start.
I'm not so physically amazed by it. It's impressive, but it's like psychologically got to be tough that she doesn't know what's going on right now, and it could be something really scary.
But I think for all of it, listen, I can't speak for her, but I can speak for me. Being at the show is one of the things that takes your mind off of that other stuff. I would, if she were sitting around wondering, oh, I wonder what's going on, the worst thing would be to not be here sitting in bed wondering what's going on. That's the worst thing you could do.
You sounded a little out of it, Gary, with that interview that Lieberman did.
Hey, I got to point something out, by the way, because I saw a lot of people on Twitter commented about this, and Jason, when I got back to the office, was really mad. I said it was okay for Lieberman to come, and I said it was okay for him to interview me. People think like he snuck in.
You thought Lieberman ambushed you?
Exactly. No, it was all cool. I said, yeah, come and get me. But, yeah, I was totally high.
How scary was it that you didn't remember having that conversation?
It was very scary because I've never been one of those people who gets so drunk and goes, oh, I blacked out, man. I remember everything, and I really did not know. I woke up, and the first thing I saw was the nurse, and I said, what time is it? She said, that's the fourth time you've asked me that question. And I said, sorry. And then Mary said, what about the thing you just did with John Lieberman? I said, what are you talking about? She said, he just interviewed you. And I'm like, no, he didn't. And even when we got home, like the whole day went through and the whole weekend, and I just didn't remember it till, he sent it to me and I heard it. You should have heard it at the end. They're like, who's this? And they point to me. I'm like, that's the gardener.
Now, you don't remember that at all?
No.
Do you have any idea why you referred to her as a gardener?
Yeah, I listened to it again. It was probably me cracking a joke. Before we left that morning, Mary was working on, we built a garden.
Oh, okay.
And we had it built, and we had a fence put around it. And so she said, I'm going to plant. Today is it too early? For me to think Mary was my gardener would mean I'd have to have a gardener, and I don't.
JD, I was commenting earlier on your laughter when those clips of Gary were played after his colonoscopy. I don't think I've ever heard you laugh that hard.
Oh, I've laughed hard before, but yes, this was someone sounding out of it, and it was funny. Well, yeah, I laughed.
Just struck your funny bone?
Is that what you brought me down here for? Because I laughed at Gary?
That was one thing.
Sounding groggy?
No, that was one thing I brought you down for.
Oh, okay. What are the others?
Well, you're probably the biggest Kimmel fan here, and that's why I wanted you down here.
All right. He's a funny guy.
I don't know if that's true.
I think he is.
I think so?
Yeah, I do. I was going to ask you, though, about your relationship with Jimmy, because you guys, I know you're a huge fan of his, but you sort of had a little bit of a rocky road.
Yeah, we got over that. We hung at Howard's house last summer. I think Jimmy's really funny. I get jealous sometimes when I see the bits he's able to pull off as far as the talent that he gets. It bums me out because I wish we were in L.A. because, I love what he's doing. I love watching that stuff. I love, I'm fucking Matt Damon. et cetera, et cetera?
I think he's the best of the late night guys. It surprised me when I started thinking about it. I think he's the best. He's the best one. And I'm talking about Letterman and Conan and all the other guys.
He's got an edge to him. Like, I love watching Letterman. I do. I'd say Letterman's like the go-to guy for me. But Jimmy's got an edge that Letterman's just gone in a different direction. You mature, you do things a different way. And I like Jimmy Show. I just don't get to see it enough.
What's great about Jimmy when he comes in is that he always comes in prepared because he's a huge fan of the show. And when Howard asked him about chumming up with Oprah, Jimmy immediately turned around and said, "So you're in a conversation with Kathy Lee," and everyone was like, "Whoa, where did that come from?" Did you know that Howard had talked to Kathy Lee?
I did. I don't know. It was a period of time in our lives, and he didn't goof on her for no good reason. He goofed on her because of the way she put herself out there. So he's matured and he's past that now, and it was just a different time and place. But I don't know. I used to enjoy what he did.
But the feud with Kathy Lee wasn't like some feuds where it was like, wasn't it always? It was always just like
she didn't do a thing. She did not do a thing to us in any way to rankle us. It's not like Chevy Chase went on the Larry King show and talked shit behind Howard's back. She didn't do anything except live. So I understand. Like Jimmy goes, "Oh, I see. So you're willing to forgive people who haven't done anything to bother you."
And Howard said, "Yeah, it's the ones who do stuff to bother me that I'm never going to forgive, or hardly ever."
But see again, like Howard and Robin thought that we were mean to 𝗛cie𝗿𝗍𝗍, and Howard apologized and made up with him before he passed away. But I felt, and Fred's more with me on this one, Soupy was sort of not that nice to us. It wasn't that we were picking on a guy for no reason. But Howard's like, I was out of my mind because I wanted to own everything, et cetera, et cetera. But, he could have been a little nicer too. But, hey, it's not my relationship.
What did you think about James Kimmel buying that stuff for Eric the Midget off of his wish list?
Well, I understand that Jimmy's a big fan, and I understand that he wants to help out a fan of somebody from the show. But it's, it gives Eric the idea that you just stick your hand out and shit drops in it.
Why are you shaking your head, JD?
Because he's helping Eric do. It's just not. I don't like it.
Why? Like Eric would say, "I don't want to be your charity case."
Exactly.
But give me your charity.
Yeah. He doesn't want to hear it from anyone else. But if Jimmy Kimmel does, then it's okay.
Do you have a problem if a rich kid gets a car from their parents or something like that?
No, because that's between them.
Well, isn't this between them too? Isn't this a well-off guy helping someone out?
No, but the difference is Eric is using our show as a conduit to get the stuff from people. If he just called Jimmy Kimmel and he's never on the show, then that's between the two of them. When he brings us into it, goes on the show and says, "I made a wish list, people. Everybody who listens to the show, give me stuff." Then you're using us.
How do you think Howard and Jimmy's relationship has changed over the years? I mean, he came in at 6, he sat right down, he blends in perfectly.
Yeah.
And I know he sort of transitioned from initially a fan to a guest and now really to a close friend.
Well, I think that's what makes it good. He's really comfortable sitting there. I think there might have been a period of time, and I can't speak for Jimmy, where maybe he was a little nervous sitting there because he's such a big fan. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I get to do this. But they've done enough times and they've hung out enough times that it's just really comfortable for him. Howard was saying, "Oh, we had such a busy day, we didn't get to anything." And I said to him, I thought that Jimmy would just come in and you'd rap to him a little bit, then we'd do what we do, and Jimmy would sort of do it with you. But what we ended up doing was talking to Jimmy for almost 2 hours.
Well, Jimmy, did the correspondence dinner.
Yeah, he had a lot to talk about. Yeah. I'm not upset about it, but we didn't get to anything because there was plenty to talk to Jimmy about. And when he left, we could have continued.
JD, are you concerned about Robin with what she revealed today?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't sound good. I mean, if you have to have a bag on you, a catheter for Christ's sake, I mean, Jesus.
Gary, I really respect you for going in there and asking about the Western medicine question.
I'll be very honest. DePace put that in my ear, but it was a legitimate question. Like, I don't want you going to fucking Eastern medicine. I just watched Man on the Moon.
Andy Kaufman?
Yeah, and I'm watching Andy Kaufman down in the fucking Philippines with rocks on his head when he's dying of cancer, and I'm like, don't do that. Go get real help.
Troy in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, Troy.
Robin said that she was sick today. And I just want to know what you guys thought. Do you think Howard could even have this show without Robin Quivers next to him? Do you think he could pull it off? I mean, she's been with him for 30-plus years.
I've always said that the only person that this show can't live without is Howard Stern. Having said that, I mean, in other words, if something were to happen to Robin, God forbid, the show would not cease to be. However, it would be a dramatically different show, and I don't know how we would ever recover or rebound from something like that. I don't know how. I mean, we'd figure it out just like you do. You know, listen, you lose the person, you know, people lose a loved one in life and they think you can't go on, and then a day goes by and another day goes by and you figure it out. But the idea of doing the show without Robin to me is unimaginable.
So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, I came in and we talked about why I still had a pretzel in my mouth when I went on air, and because that was a whole big thing. And then later on, Ronnie and his new boyfriend, John Lieberman, decided to fight like, a couple old women in the wrap-up show. So, here you go. Watch it.
𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱 has stopped by. Pretzel in your mouth?
Pouch boy.
Pretzel in your mouth?
No, that's Sal.
Why didn't you just chew the pretzel and swallow it while Howard was talking when you were in
Because
there?
I didn't have a thing of water with me, and I didn't want to start choking on the air.
It's a small pretzel. You could just...
I know, but listen, it was big enough where pretzels are very dry food, and they could cause issue in your mouth.
Why are pretzels funny?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Because you're talking about pretzels, but you're laughing.
Yeah, because I'm looking at John, and he's laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
You're
I'm trying to understand why you would go in with a pretzel in your mouth.
Well, that was a split-second decision that I should have did the opposite of what I did, which I should just spit it out. But I didn't think I'd be in and out on the air. I didn't know I was going to cause a whole thing.
Based on what's happened previously, did you think Howard thought you weren't watching America's Got Talent or only watching because you had to versus like being supportive?
I don't know. I don't even know if he's really thought of it about it.
Do you feel you've been supportive enough?
I sure. I suppose. I don't know. I mean, he has a lot of support around him.
But
we're talking about you
personally.
Yeah,
do you feel you've been like doing the right thing?
And what is doing the right thing, Benji?
Did you watch the show last night?
I did watch the show last night.
The whole thing?
Yes.
Nothing but
of
the
course.
thing?
It's not only am I a fan, it was my duty as a worker here. It was my job.
So you were a fan of AGT before Howard got on?
No. No, a fan of Howard's.
And how are the reviews so far?
So far, I haven't really seen anything negative, hardly at all. So they're all pretty positive. Everyone thinks liked Howard on the show.
Now, since you watched in such great detail, I'm sure you didn't miss Ronnie and Tony on the show. What were your thoughts on their appearances?
Well, I did when the elevator scene came up. You see Tony's right there. Tony is a hairdresser, Howard's hairdresser. And, in some shots you see Ronnie standing around.
Yeah, how do you think Ronnie came off there? Non-verbally, of course.
How did Ronnie come off?
Yeah.
He didn't really come off as anything. He wasn't on the TV that long. So.
Ronnie, you must have got a kick out of seeing yourself. Did you know you were going to be part of the show?
Of course you
What the
did.
hell kind of microphone is this? No, I didn't know. I don't know what they cut out and what they don't cut out as far as that.
Do you make a different face when you know the camera's there?
No.
Because you know you're going to be on camera if you're standing. But you can tell when
do you
you're
make sure I'm sorry, do you turn to a certain side to show your good side on camera or anything?
No. Oh, stop it! Come on, I'm not the TV star.
Ronnie, you seem a little subdued, and Gary made a comment early in the show that Ronald seems to have resurfaced.
That's the rumor in the office is that Ronald is hanging around, that Ronnie the limo driver is very quiet, and that Ronald
No, I'm
seems
not
to be
quiet. You should have been in. Where were you all morning? There was a whole bunch of shit going on.
What was going on?
Lieberman was trying to stir up some crap about the blowjob thing. And then he was trying
What
to...
really need be started there?
And then he was trying to start up some shit about with Scott with the block party and all that kind of stuff. But there was a lot of crap going on.
There's a lot.
Oh, by the way, Scott quit again. So
well, let's save that for tomorrow.
All right,
because it's not definite yet.
Oh, it is.
It's. I heard it's almost. Definite.
No, it's definite. It's definitely. They already got JD a plane ticket.
Oh, you did? Okay, then we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
This is like a sports retirement. He's out, he's in, he's out, he's in.
Well, no,
he's a Brett Favre block party.
It's got nothing to do with me.
I was thinking more of the Who's farewell tour.
I tried to talk to him in private this morning. I don't want to go into it because it's Howard's thing. Let's go into it on the air tomorrow. But
I've heard some really great stuff.
Yeah, as have I, but we'll wait until tomorrow for that.
I tried to talk to him.
Has there been more problems with the B12 levels? Or?
Let's get back to today. So you're saying Ronald isn't... we're getting the wrong impression here?
You don't think you've been a little subdued? I don't know. Because I don't really see... When I see you, you always say hello. So I know everything you're quiet to me.
I'm here, man,
How was...
Lieberman was trying to start some shit also about, it wasn't Lieberman, it was Shuley, I don't remember. About Robin's thing. I didn't hear it when she announced what was going on with her. And I was outside bringing guests in yesterday, and then they tried to... I didn't know what the hell he was even talking about.
Can I get a clarification, by the way? Robin says she has a mass, right? Where is that?
Where is the mass?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's in the area of the vagina.
Bladder,
I'm assuming that's what's preventing
it. Is it in the ovaries, or is it in the kidney, or is it in the bladder? I could never...
don't know, but that's what's preventing her from peeing, so it's got to be...
near the uterus, or in that space, because they feel it could be a uterine fibroid.
Right.
So.
Oh, Sal said he thought it was in the ureter, and Sal came to me, such a great moment. He goes... Can I go in, Gary? And because I want to know it's in the ureter, the ureter. I said, yeah, go in. And then he just turned around, and hung his head because he couldn't say the word.
Dude, here comes the news department on fire. Look at this.
Well, Sal does get very defensive about his medical expertise. I mean, you could say he's dumb about some things, but not that. Because,
why?
Well, because he went to school for some particular...
It was like X-rays or something.
Hold on. He doesn't know where California is on a map, but I'm supposed to believe he knows shit about medicine?
Gary, why would you know where California is if you're trying to study medicine?
Or who fought in the Civil War?
But Sal could defend... All right, guys, I don't want to get into the block party stuff, but John, what do you got?
Nothing.
No, Ronnie has been off last week and this week.
Ronnie's not off.
He's been off. Yeah, for the first time yesterday, you said, I don't need to talk to you. You're just the news department.
Right.
Yeah, and you said that like three times.
Because you like to stir up shit, man.
I did walk by, and I did hear this one thing, because this is the dagger that you give to Lieberman. Langford was my friend. I don't know what you are.
Oh. Yeah. He's been throwing the whole Langford thing. Langford's gonna come back.
No, I didn't say Langford. When did I ever say Langford's coming back?
Langford was so much better
Langford
than
called
you.
Me.
You have
me on
big shoes to fill.
Langford called me on Sunday to say hello.
Right. I tell you what, Langford was no 18.
Right.
JD, do you think there's
he didn't use M25?
Dude, hold on, guys. JD, do you think there's an actual rivalry?
M25.
Do you think there's an actual rivalry between these two, or they both just love the attention?
I think it's a little bromance going on. I think Ronnie had Scott the engineer as a sort of bro, and now that's sort of gone off to the wayside.
No, that's not going. I'm still friends with Scott.
But Scott's not as fun anymore, and John's the new
Scott's
fun.
miserable.
John's
that's not
new
my
fun
fault.
fun guy in town.
So John's more of the party.
No, John's no party. Believe me.
Are you guys telling me I missed the Scott the engineer fun stage?
Well, you haven't seen a picture of Ronnie and Scott in a fucking hot tub?
That was a long time ago.
Oh, man. So, John, what's the issue?
Well, everything I ask Ronnie about any day, whether it's the promise he made to Gary to get a colonoscopy, and then you backed off on it. You backed off. You said, well, it's the prep that's so hard. And then
I didn't say I wasn't going to do it, did I?
No, but you definitely
stupid ass.
backed
I never
off.
said I wasn't going to do it.
You promised Gary you would get a colonoscopy.
Every question you ask me.
But you had promised Gary, the executive producer of the show, that you would get a colonoscopy.
God, excuse me, God. I'm sorry.
No. And so then when I ask you, when I do a follow-up on Gary's colonoscopy, then you're all wishy-washy. Well, I don't have to tell you. I don't like the prep. I don't want to sit on the toilet all night the night before.
Did I
and
tell you the same thing?
Shit my brains out, so I will do it. I won't do it. And it gets annoying.
I never said I will do it. I wouldn't.
Well, hold on, John.
But it's starting to get into Benji realm where you can't get a straight answer.
Why are you bringing Benji?
Hold on, everybody. Ronnie, what are your concerns about a colonoscopy?
It's a pain in the ass.
Literally.
Ronnie told me.
But what? What specifically are you concerned about?
The shitting out crap the day before and all that baloney.
Ronnie never had to do
and
that.
listen to what he sounded like afterwards.
That's what I thought might have thrown you.
But John, Ronnie and I talked about this, and I said, listen, you have an opportunity where you can really save yourself, something we couldn't do 40 years ago. And Ronnie's never had one. And Ronnie said that he's made the appointment several times and canceled it.
Right.
Why?
I just told you. I speak English.
But you haven't done any other medical procedures like that? Do you avoid going to the doctor?
No, I go all the time. I go get the guy who sticks his finger up my ass, the whole deal. But I just don't like the whole idea of that whole thing with sticking shit up my ass and stuff.
You just said you don't mind the guy sticking his finger up your ass.
Now you think a camera.
He loves it.
You never know what they could poke. Look what they did to 𝗦𝗫𝗄, man, that time. Holy shit.
Oh, God.
I didn't know you had such strong colonoscopy concerns.
I do. I do.
Whenever somebody doesn't want to
I'll tell them. I won't fucking tell you, 𝗦26.
Whenever somebody doesn't want to do something that they have a health issue about, they pull out some very obscure person who is like the one in a million that got fucked up.
Yeah, look what they did to that poor guy, man.
All right, there was one
walking around with his stomach hanging out on the floor.
Oh, God. Ronnie, how was Howard this morning? Was he excited about last night?
Yeah, he was. And so was I, because I was there for everything. And I saw, all the tapings and everything, and then to see it all put together, how they edited it all together, it was awesome.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah, it really was great.
Ronnie, last night was so important to Ronnie that he taped Gossip Girl with his VCR.
That's right.
So
At least I watched. Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Let me finish.
This is a reporter on the show, John.
Let me finish.
John Hein.
Yes.
John Lieberman is a reporter on the show.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Shouldn't he have watched the whole fucking show?
You're saying he didn't watch
America's
America's Got
Talent?
Talent?
He went to bed at 9 o'clock. He watched the first hour and then shut it off.
No, I DVR'd the second hour.
Yeah. When did you watch it? You didn't fucking watch it.
I DVR'd.
But you haven't watched it yet.
I DVR'd the second hour.
Did you watch it yet, though?
Have I watched the second hour yet? No, I watched the first hour.
Some reporter. I should rest my case.
VCR or DVR, John?
Yeah.
Langford watched the whole show last night.
That's right. Got that right.
I bet he did.
But that hasn't stopped John from doing his job, Ronnie. He's
Yes,
still.
it has, because he doesn't know.
That's not A.
He
It's
doesn't
not
know
my
about
beat,
the whole
pal.
show. What do you mean it's not your beat?
Your
What
beat.
What beat?
My beat is asking you tough questions. asshole.
Everybody, get that on camera. That ain't my beat, pal.
Everybody knows that,
love
John's the city beat, Lisa's the style beat.
Ronnie's ass beat.
Dude, Lisa. Talk about Lisa. I mean, did you see pictures of her at the Today Show?
No.
The first morning that Howard did the Today Show?
No.
She was in this outfit. You'd think she was going to Rick's. She had this sparkle outfit on, like the bright blue sparkle top, high heels.
Lieberman looks like he completely disagrees with
tight jeans. You weren't there.
No, I wasn't there. I don't.
So why you? What are you making?
Benji just said I disagree.
He
I
looks
was
like he
listening to
completely
you.
disagrees with you.
I was listening to you intently.
I don't care
Gary,
what he says.
they're like an old married couple.
It's very
Nice
funny to
recovery.
watch. It's just like whatever. If you say black, I say white. That's what these two are.
He still wears M25. That's
Okay.
What's M25?
And that
You've
was an
been tweeting
M26
this.
a
I
second
need to set
ago.
the record straight.
No, that's mine. Is M26.
What-
M25 is his hair color just for men.
Oh, Oh, you dye your hair too?
Yeah.
No, I don't dye
Yes,
my
he
hair
does.
too.
Oh, you don't?
Let me tell you something.
M25,
I have never once. It's
just for
full
men.
of grays on the side.
No,
he
it's
started
not.
this thing
No, it's
online that I dye my hair, so people are
You started
tweeting
with me,
pictures
dude.
of here's the cheapest box of M26 in town. Go to 𝗦𝗵cie, go to Walgreens, go to this and that.
$6.99 is a great price.
Yeah,
man.
it's a great price.
That guy
isn't it?
he put it up the other
Yeah,
day.
you don't even need a coupon to get such a good price. do you?
Ronnie,
I
do you
pay
think Ronnie?
I pay
Ronnie,
$8.99,
do you
man.
think his hair is dyed right now?
Yes.
Would you put money on it?
Yes.
I bet you
because we could do it.
$30 million.
Oh.
That it's
I
not
don't have
dyed.
$30 million.
I bet you all the money you get from getting blown by Richard that it's not dyed. All of it.
Hi, I'm Scott the Engineer, and on Wednesday's wrap-up show, another discussion of the block party. This goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You suck, you cheap, you're cheap, you're cheap, you lie, you lie. We all lie, everybody lies. Anyway, the block party's a mess, and so is the wrap-up show. Check it out.
Scott the Engineer has walked away from the block party with J.D. 𝗻𝗻stepping right in there. And Scott, you know, I talked to him a little bit, and his mind seems to be made up. And I know Shuley's mind was made up a long time ago. And do you think Scott's making a big mistake?
I think I do. I still can't get a clear answer on how this whole thing started out. And, you know, so Scott's saying that in his mind, it was being split three ways. However it came to be, right, to where it is now, and somebody had to take control of it. Shuley decided to be that person, meaning I'm going to take control of it, I'm going to manage it. And so now Shuley has said, this is what it's going to be, I'm making you this offer. So instead of all this crap that's going on in the air, Scott could just say, you know what, that's not what I agreed to, I'm just going to walk away from it, or I agreed to it. But it just gets drawn out for weeks and weeks and weeks, complaining, and everybody comes to me to tell me what a pain in the ass Scott's being.
Wait, you're saying Scott is the one that's making a big
I'm saying that Scott could have made the decision at some point, either he wants to be part of it or he doesn't.
From everything Scott's saying, he did. That they made him an offer and he said no. This was the
no, but this has been going on for like 5 months, is what I'm saying.
I don't see how you can pin it on Scott.
I'm not pinning it on Scott. I'm saying that Scott can walk away from it, but I don't understand.
That's what he's doing.
It's taken him 6 months to figure out to walk away.
Benji, if Shuley fired Scott and Scott agreed to walk away, then why are we still talking about
That's right.
this?
Did they come back to Scott?
No. Scott agreed to it, then walked away. Then might come back today, and that's what I'm saying. Like he can't really decide. He feels like he's been wrong, but whatever. Hold on,
you could say the same thing on the other side.
Hold on. Let me just finish what I was going to say, and I'll let you jump in. So I guess my point is that it seems to me that we're talking about a small amount of money, and unless Scott was going to go off and do his own thing, I don't know why he's walking away from this. That's what I would say.
Because he feels he was ripped off.
He feels he was ripped off, and he doesn't trust. What I got from all this is that he doesn't trust Shuley.
But now he's not going to make anything, and I know that the whole point of
so he doesn't want to deal with the aggravation. To him, it's not worth it.
The whole point of it, I don't know what the initial carving it up was, but I do know that it started when Scott said, "Hey, I'd like to go out and do some shows and make some money." So I wonder why you're walking away from the money. Because it seems like the money that you feel like you're being fucked out of, if that's the case, is minimal compared to how it benefits you.
Scott, why are you walking away?
Again, I'll repeat it. We've reached an impasse on what we think happened and what the agreement was. So it took me a little while to figure out what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. So once I figured that out, and I became more of an employee type of person than a partner, is what I thought we all.
I still can't understand, and that's what I'm trying to find out. Was it? Nobody seems to be able to answer the question. When you guys started this, the three of you got together. Did you say, "Let's do this"? It's a three-way split, or let's do this and let's just go
not
out.
When we first started, it evolved into that. After,
but at some point,
we said, and Shuley said, and Ronnie agreed, and I agreed that we weren't making any money. We weren't selling tickets. We have to take X amount of dollars each to make this move forward so we can afford to do more shows. And we agreed. This is what we do. We take X amount of dollars each. Everything was equal. And that's what I thought it would continue to be. Even though there was more money, we still kept equal amounts. And then at some point, I became an employee rather than the three of us working together on this gig. And quite honestly, I didn't...
you lose me there. I don't want to talk about how it all came together. I think we've beaten that to death. But at what point did you decide, you know what, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, I want out? Because let's face it, you're still getting a good chunk of change.
I'm not denying that's not a good chunk. Of course, that's a great chunk of change.
Okay, so what...
For doing nothing, as everybody says.
Well, we know what you do.
Scott, let's not kid ourselves.
Well, it's not only...
and you really don't do much.
You're not doing an hour of material.
Listen,
it's more an appearance type of thing.
Listen to me.
You're DJing from your iPhone.
I'm not going to get into that. I think we all have a responsibility toward what we do in the show. I travel as much as they... We all spend the same amount of time on the road, on a plane, in a hotel...
If that were the case, then the PA on America's Got Talent should make as much as Howard, because they all travel the same amount.
Well, no, that's a little. That's a little. I think that's a little more. I mean, we're still involved. Equal. Yeah, 𝗛𝗲 does more time on stage.
I guess I would say, do you feel? This would probably be the big question. Do you feel that your contribution to the show is equal to everyone else's, or does it not matter to you?
That has nothing to do with it in this particular case.
Then what is it?
It's the agreement that I thought that we had, that we split. I don't know if split is the right word, but take the same fee.
Well, that's a split.
Everybody would take the same fee, and then all of a sudden it was like I didn't even know what was going on, and these guys were obviously getting more money than me.
Scott, I mean, what it sounds like to me, boiling it all down, is you're pissed that 𝗛𝗲's taking home more money than you are.
No. You see,
that's what it sounds like to me.
The reason.
But if you agree to this fee,
if he wanted more money, we sit down and say, "Listen, guys, I'm doing more than you. I'm going to get a little more than you." It was never discussed, but with me, it might have been discussed with Ronnie. But I never. They came to me and said, "We're going to pay you a flat fee." That's it. That's
so you weren't part of the discussion. It was presented to you.
Yeah, him and Ronnie came to me and said, "We decided that we're going to pay you a flat fee." I'm like, after they did the show with JD and they paid him a flat fee, I think they thought, "Hey, we could just pay him a flat fee. What's the difference?"
But I'm looking at this a different way. Forget about whether 𝗛𝗲 headlines or does anything like that. That's a different way of looking at it. When you guys said, "Okay, all three of us are equal," and then you saw 𝗛𝗲 doing, the lion's share of the work, not the on-stage work, the off-stage work.
Well,
Did it ever dawn on you and say, well, we're all taking an equal fee, but he seems to be working harder?
I didn't see him actually doing any. I didn't witness it. He was talking to promoter. Okay, so I thought the promoter was handling most of the booking and the travel arrangements. I didn't know 𝗛𝗲 was involved in booking, travel arrangements, as he claimed previously. But, that's what we have a promoter for, and that's what the promoter gets paid for, and he takes a good chunk as well. So that's why I thought, he does more. And this particular show, I didn't think one of us is a headliner. We're all responsible for getting this show out, getting it promoted, and making sure that things go well.
So I guess you go, John.
Scott, I want to, because Sal's sitting next to me now, and I want to ask this question. And be honest.
Yes.
When you walked in to Sal and Richard and said, "Hey, I want to, let's do a block party," or something like that, you say you're joking. I don't believe you're joking.
That was absolutely a joke. It was the Black Cloud Tour. I said, "Why don't we do a Black Cloud Tour?"
Sal, do you think
absolutely a joke?
Sal, do you think Scott was kidding?
I cannot do that myself. That's impossible.
But why can't you?
Well, let Sal answer the question.
Go ahead.
Do you think he was kidding?
I have to take. I like Scott, and I have to take his word for it. I didn't think he was kidding when he asked, but now that he's saying it, I can believe that he's kidding.
Was it in the hallway as a passing comment, or did he
he just came into office, and we talk in the office a lot, so it was closed door, but that has nothing to do with Scott. It wasn't a private intent because of the closed door, but I thought there could have been some truth to that. Like, I think if I would have said yes, perhaps Scott would have.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying that you would. That's a bad thing. But now that Scott made me aware that it was a joke, I'll take.
How
his
far
word
did you
for
take
it.
a joke? Was there
I'd
a
take his
flat
word for
fee
it.
established?
But Scott, why can't you do the Black Cloud tour? Why do you say you can't do it?
I'm not into getting.
But you can do it. You
why
choose not to.
Sal and Richard have plenty of material, so that's not the issue.
Yeah, but we're going on our own.
They did their own thing. I knew they have their own thing. I was just kidding with them. I don't. It takes. Look,
We don't want this loser.
So wait, if they have their own
no one's
thing,
going to come to just see me and comedians. I'm from the show. The block party was good because there were a number of people from the show. Everything's show related. I'm not claiming that I could do that myself. I never did claim that.
So I guess I'm sorry. The question is, if you know you can't do it, you can't do the Black Cloud tour for sure. You know that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
And you don't want to work with the block party anymore, but you.
No, I didn't say I didn't want to work. I love working with the block party. It was just a matter of I don't think that the agreement that I thought that we had was honored. That's
so you're
all.
saying you're willing to not make any money based on the principle of it. That's what is that what this is about?
That's what it's about. That's what I walked away. Listen, yeah, can I use extra money? Yes. Who can use extra money? Will it change my life a lot? Not really. But it's good to pay off some
Having
bills.
an extra $5,000 a month doesn't change your life.
It's not $5,000 a month.
Well, it would be twice a month.
No,
we do 1 weekend a month.
That's it, 1 weekend a month.
Yeah.
Still $2,500.
No,
That's nice.
It doesn't
chunk of
hurt.
change. That's a lot of
20
hookers
grand
on the
a year.
road,
That's
Scott.
It's $30,000 a year. 10 times 2,500.
Well,
That's
whatever.
$25,000. Another
And
$30,000 a year.
Then it's taxes. So
get your own apartment.
We got to be legal.
But it's still money, Scott. For not. I know you're putting the time in, but not.
There's a lot of time put in. There is. I don't care what anybody says. We do a 2-hour show, but there's a lot of time put in traveling, and it's 3 days. I mean, it's usually 3 days of. If we do 2 shows, it's or
John
4
or
shows.
Gary, if someone just says like, "I need you somewhere in a spot for $2,000 for a weekend," you could give up your weekend for it?
I did it for 15 fucking years.
I'm saying right now, if someone wants to hire you, just go sit at their house for a weekend or something like that. Would you do it?
It depends on whose house, where it is, and what I'm in the mood to do. But see, it's different. I'm in a different position now because I used to have to take these gigs, and I don't have to take them anymore. So I'm much choosier about it. But there was a period of time, and I wouldn't say I had to take them, but I chose to take them because I could give my family a better life. And I started to say to Scott, I said, let's save it for the air. You know, in 3.5 years, Howard might be gone, and you might have to get a job still at a place where the ability to make this extra money just doesn't exist, and you may be very sorry then. And like I said, I've always said, being able to go out and do these appearances, it's in essence free money. Sure, the travel sucks, but my friends don't have the ability to go out and make this kind of free money.
I realize that.
And I just don't want to see you miss something that you could have had.
And the other thing, Scott, is the reason you did this in the first place
was to make money.
Yeah, and now you're walking away from the money you'd make.
I am being stubborn. I know that, and obviously I have my faults as well. It's a principle thing, and I guess that I don't want to be shit on, and that's how I felt. Whether they're trying to do it, they're probably not trying to shit on me, but I felt.
They, by the way.
Ronnie, whoa. Ronnie, move over close to a microphone.
Yeah.
Has he always, is this principle that Scott's talking about, is this just surfaced recently, or has he always felt this way? Because now he's saying.
What do you mean?
He's saying this is not. It's a matter of principle right now.
It's not money. It's a principle that he's being mistreated, and he's going to walk away because of his pride.
I guess the main thing is he feels that he doesn't trust Shuli. That's the main thing. That's what I got out of this whole thing. It is, Scott. You said to me basically that's what you said, not in so many words.
Well, it's because when I look at
and then I've heard another thing which really pisses me off. That I didn't have your back through this whole thing?
I didn't say. I never said that.
I've heard that, dude.
Who said that?
And I'm really upset about that.
I
shit.
never said that.
I'm not kidding, really.
Well, I never said that, and
because I
obviously you don't want to get in the middle. Obviously,
no, I don't. Because
you just want
to
be.
me, it's not a business. To me,
it's your name. It's your name on the whole thing.
I don't care. But it's not a business to me. It's a thing for to go out and have fun. Go home on Monday and forget about the weekend. You know, it's not like I'm thriving on this whole thing that this is my whole livelihood or whatever. I like going out there and hanging out with the people. I love it.
Well, you guys have different reasons you're doing it. Completely different reasons.
Yeah, but I don't like the idea that he says I don't have his back, man, and that's so not true.
How does Ronnie not have your back?
I never said he didn't
I'm
have
not
my
saying
back.
you said it,
No,
but how
I've
does he
heard
not
it.
have your back?
Well, it's just like he's neutral. He just wants to. I don't care what he makes. I don't care what
Is
he
there
makes.
something wrong with that? Being neutral?
You feel he should take your side?
Well,
theoretically,
he
he
should
doesn't
know
have,
that it-
theoretically, he doesn't have Shuli's back either.
Well,
then.
I thought we had an agreement that we each take equal amounts. He's backing off from saying that we had that agreement and saying, I don't care what he makes, I don't care what you make, I don't care what I make.
I don't care.
I'm happy with
But
what
Scott,
he...
no one's backing out and saying that agreement didn't exist. That agreement existed when there was. If that agreement wasn't made, the tour would have been over after 2 shows.
Exactly what I said.
Okay, so that's why everything had to be split at that point. And when we went on the road for the first weekend for Seattle, Portland, right?
You did split it, and you did show me the financials,
Absolutely.
and then I don't know what changed.
What changed is you made more every weekend after that, and you got less and less happy about it. You complained more and more the more money you made.
But Julie, do you think it's unfair if you always showed him the financials?
I showed it to him one time the first weekend we were out. I showed it to him once, so they never done this before. So I went out of my way to show them no one's here to fuck you over. No one's here to screw you. This is every cent that we made broken down so you can see it.
So wait. Why did you? But you said you guys did have a split, and then at some point it changed, correct?
And they came to me and said, we're going to pay you this flat fee. Where? I thought we
First of all,
were
you
weird.
say we came to you and said, you agreed to this last week. You looked me in the eyes in your studio and said, okay, draw up a contract.
Did you draw it up?
Did I draw it up? Now, this is my fucking fault again. This is what I mean. I go out of my way to try and not be an asshole to you. I don't mean to be an asshole to you. I've talked to you personally. I don't hate you. I don't hate you, okay? But you're going out of your way to make me fucking nuts. I don't get it.
Wait. So
I don't
before,
fucking
Shul. Before last week, when all you guys were saying Scott was being horrible about this, you're saying now that his problem was last week where he said, I'll do it, then he said, I won't till I have the contract. But before that, did he do anything wrong?
Yeah, I did stuff wrong.
Yeah, he
obviously.
canceled on shows
Thank you, Shul.
and wasn't being honest.
Right. I admitted, and
this is a hostile
I
witness
copped to that, and I
against
said
Scott.
that was absolutely the wrong thing that I did. It was a health issue that I tried to cover up, and I didn't do it properly, and I should have went to those guys. But he should have come to us or me or the three of us and said, I think I deserve more money than you guys.
I agree with that.
And that never happened.
So it's a partnership
That never
unless
happened.
you need to make a decision. Then you can make it on your own, like quitting Toronto, quitting Chicago,
I didn't make it
Arizona,
on my own.
not coming back out on stage in San Francisco. That's
Well,
something we didn't
that-
discuss, right?
Well, we
That's
didn't
something
discuss.
you never brought to
we
the
didn't
table.
discuss pranking me either in San Francisco, did we?
We prank Ronnie every fucking weekend. Do you see him
All right.
fucking...
Hold on. I got a question for you, Scott. I'm
yeah,
going
go
to move this ahead a little bit.
Go ahead.
Do you see yourself in 6 months when the block party's rolling and JD's the lead guy? Do you see yourself regretting this decision?
It's possible, yes. It's opposite. Yeah, yes.
You regret it already.
You gotta get
on the mic, Ron.
Well, if I had a mic, if somebody fucking give me one.
What are you so angry
Do you regret it already?
Listen.
Look, I'm upset about this whole fucking thing because I'll tell you what. You say I don't have your back, and I knew about your medical shit, and you told me to keep it quiet, and I did.
Right.
And I could have blown this whole thing out on the air and said, Scott's full of shit. He's not going to a fucking wedding. He's fucked up in his head and he's sick. He thinks.
Is he sick or is he?
I'm
does he
not
think
lying
he's
about
sick?
it.
No, I know you're not lying about it, but
I'm not lying about it.
I'm making a joke out of it.
Oh,
but
that was
you
killer.
can't shut up, idiot. You can't say I don't have your back, Scott. I'm sorry. I'm really insulted about that.
Gary, this is really a new wrinkle here because I didn't realize how hurt Ronnie was by what Scott did or Scott saying he didn't do, not having his back.
See, this is where I get lost in the abyss. Ronnie says that Scott did something. Scott says he didn't do it, but Ronnie's still pissed about it. So
I'm not pissed. I'm just you know, I thought we were friends. I don't know now.
Well,
because I have a feeling that he's holding a grudge right now against me too.
Do you have a grudge against Ronnie?
I have no grudge.
Do you have a grudge against Shuli?
No, I don't have a grudge. We just have a difference of opinion. And, you know, we didn't come to an agreement on it. And
you did come to an agreement. You did come to an agreement last Wednesday with him.
Well, that is a question. Did you agree to something and change your mind?
I kind of was like, okay, you know, begrudgingly I did come to an agreement, and then...
Then that's an agreement.
What changed?
That was my question.
Well, hold on. So you came to an agreement, then there was a weekend.
It was a weekend. We didn't have it in writing. He didn't come back to me, and like we said we were going to do. And then what changed was I realized, you know what? I don't think it's right. I just couldn't go forward with it because I didn't think it was the right thing for me.
Is this in any way a ploy? Are you banking on the fact that because a lot of people, even up on the board, say
it's not a ploy.
You know, Shuli's an asshole. Scott, they need Scott to sell tickets, but do they need Scott to sell tickets?
No, they don't need Scott to sell tickets. They need a lot of people to sell tickets. They don't need Scott. They got JD.
Do you think do you think the Jason Kaplan show will be funnier than the Scott show?
I don't know what that's going to be like, but no, I'm not delusional and think that they need me to sell tickets.
Doug Goodstein, you have an answer here?
Well, I was talking to Gary earlier about this. Why not put it in writing? Just give him a contract, then you'll shut him up.
That's what I was on my way to doing. Apparently, the window of opportunity closed for that, and I wasn't aware of it.
That's crazy.
And on Monday morning, he came to me and said he started back at square one.
Yeah, they spoke before they went away.
30-minute mini.
Like they got in at 6 a.m. Shuli didn't have the contract ready yet. I guess that
they
was
said
out.
he'd have it the next day.
But listen,
whatever.
Scott, you could put in the contract your terms. Put all the travel, all the shit on him.
But it's hard.
You don't have to deal with him. You give him a little budget.
And
he
all
can
I
get
said,
there. He
all
can
I
get
said
back.
to
And
him
you
is,
don't have to deal with the bullshit.
All I said, Doug, we'll do flat fee for the shows, okay? And if the weekends we do very well, I will bump him up. I will give him more money.
Without knowing how well we do, then I don't know.
But it doesn't matter. You'll be to a contract. You'll have a contract.
And you never even
exactly
got it to that point.
You guys are saying, Scott,
exactly what
take
I
a
make.
flat fee.
No, I won't know exactly what I make. Hold it. If I agree to that, yeah, I can take $2,000 or whatever they want to offer me. That's fine. I'm also taking a risk that if we don't sell any tickets and the show makes $10, then we all get $10.
No.
That's
why it's
no. But what I was
You'll
asking,
make out like a bandit.
No, but
you might make more than that.
No, but he's saying he wants to
fee.
do the gamble.
But what I was asking for is taking a gamble rather than just getting what he wanted to offer me. In other words, I stood by my principles.
On good faith, he would do that.
You guys are suffering
you
from
just don't trust
like
him.
ridiculous amounts of bureaucracy.
If you looked at the numbers, you might not.
It's insane.
You might have some questions as well.
Scott,
you guys, other than Ronnie, are suffering from an. I mean, ridiculous. Ronnie, you just want to show up, do the show, and get paid. Correct?
I think Ronnie's at the point now where he's afraid it's going to end.
No, I'm not afraid it's going to end. It ends and ends. What am I going to do? I'm not going to cry over it either.
But you don't want it to end.
No, it's fine. I mean, we got dates booked all the way through the end of the year. I don't want it. Why would I want it to end? And we're selling out shows left and right.
You can't argue that the show is what it is because of these three. So to take Scott away, I think really down the road has a ripple effect.
But you don't think JD is very popular?
I agree, but I think Scott has a certain
assholeness to him.
There's something that Scott is a draw in my books. It's just.
I think Scott's being anti-Semitic. That's it.